how's it going? Welcome back to some more Breath of the Wild, where it's been a while since we've done this. We were just recently playing like a lot of Skyward Sword, and it was so much fun. It's like a whole 200% playthrough. But really, we've been a while from this game for a while, and I figured a good way to kind of shake the dust off would to just do some Trial of the Sword. Just a fun combat challenge, just kind of get us warmed up into it before some upcoming series and fun stuff with it. Gonna eat our attack meal and just kind of go into it. Hope for the best. See what happens. A lot of technicality, so there's probably a little bit of adjustment here. It'll also be my first time doing this on the Switch 2 version, I believe, which is kind of cool. So extra clear and crisp. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday, it is. So I'm excited to do this. And yeah, nice to be back streaming. A little break after the last series. Finishing up the video, which was the night-only run for Tears of the Kingdom. It's now out, so I put that in the description. It was a lot of fun to do. Had to be a night of ourselves. Don't mess the first part up. Don't. Hate their enhanced detection range in Master Mode. That was terrible. That one's still jamming, though. That's fine. That's why I whistle sprint. Just take all the weapons, make it easy. Especially take spears. Nope. That sucks for them. Oh, my bomb was still active. 2 for 1. 24 damage. Loopable. Loopable. Oh. Just drop it like that. Boom. I love this. Having a simple, infinite weapon. Bombs are fun. Oh, wow. That was just lucky. I didn't realize I had that. Ah! Take it. So I can deal with this guy really quick. Boom. And then a lot of inputs. We're doing just fine, though. The Ragdoll dropped their weapon at low health. And then... Okay. Yeah, you let the fire do that. We're on fire. Oh. Not the good kind. Okay. Almost flawless. Can't expect precision here, though. Just fine enough. Oh. Not bad. Yeah, the weapons are so weak here because we're in Master Mode. They're still, like, on their normal mode scaling, so I can't, like, really use them in these first couple. Unless, you know, 2 damage against a 72 health enemy. Might take a little. Sure. But yeah, anyways, welcome to everyone tuning in. This has been really fun immediately. So we'll just see where it goes. It's really those, like, middle trials that get me a lot. Because there's a lot of one-shottable things like Guardians and stuff. Specifically the one Guardian you have to face, like, early on. If you miss the parry, you have to start over. But we'll be fine. Oh. There we go. Also, yeah. Just assume Master Mode's the default here for people asking. It's like, yeah. We played so much of this game, we might as well just default to it. It's special if we play normal mode. Which sometimes is applicable for a challenge run, because, like, Master Mode would make it impossible. I knew that. Take it. No! Why was that actually close, though? That's kind of funny. In my opinion, what's the hardest floor? Floor 10. It's always floor 10. Ow. Rocks can't hurt me that bad. Oh. At maximum 1 damage. Ooh. And skid it away. What if we did a little... I don't have Ultra trying to build bridges. I know what we can do. A little something like this. No way this actually works, but... Not the bomb. Wow. Beautiful. Stunning. Almost killed him, though. Wah! I was trying to launch it, and... Yeah. We really need some ways to shake the dust off, don't we? It's fine. Well, that task failed successfully. There we go. Just keep ragdolling. Into the tree, why not? Everything feels a little different with the enhanced resolution and frame rate and all that in the Switch 2 version. So let's blame that. Yeah, I was trying to do a cool thing. Apparently it hates that. Oh, we're doing a little rock throw? Go for it. Throw a rock. Nice. It bounced eventually. We won't really kill him if there's regen. You take that. The bomb blocked it. Oh wait, I have a much better plan here. I'm gonna assume that these can draw quark leaves, these trees. Because if they can, that'd be really cool. Oh. Sorry, I never finished my thought from earlier. Floor 10 is the hardest, because it's the double silver Lizzle with the scaling. And you just don't have the weapons to really kill him easily. So you have to rely on like stealth strike chaining. We did get a leaf. I forgot exactly how to do it. Nice! Okay, propel him up. Relying purely on muscle memory for a lot of this stuff. Oh, not helpful. You don't have a thingy. You can have the stick though. I'm generous. Boop. And yeah, that's not gonna cut it. So we go with that. And bomb parry. Why not? Be a little fancy with it. So me just locking in to try to like relearn things. It literally has been like 6 months since I played either of this or Tears. So it feels just crazy to me right now. Yeah, okay. We're doing pretty good. Pats on the back, honestly. And don't look up. Problem is right ahead of you. And you give it a little jump. And good thing you just dropped another attempt. There it is. Okay. With careful precision. We got it. Woo. But yes. First time catching one of my streams. Usually only watch the videos. Well, welcome. Yeah, I see a lot of new faces because, yeah, last time I streamed, specifically one of these games, a lot of different people. So, and yeah, it was fun doing the last couple runs. We only have 2 challenge runs that are on the Switch 2 version. Both are Tears of the Kingdom ones. I still do want to go up here. But yeah, it was the Tears Amiibo run and then recently the Night run. So I still have to do a Breath of the Wild challenge in this mode, which I am prepping. I don't think you can blow those up. Oop. Which means that I messed up. No, wait. I really want to get up there because it's a good weapon. Don't even tell me I did what I thought I did. Sure did. I want the hammer. It's really good. That ain't gonna throw far enough at all. Well, when in doubt. Oh, shoot. When in doubt. I have to finish the pun on time. When in doubt. Wait. It's been a while. What am I doing? Oh, you can't wind bomb without arrows. I forgot. When in doubt, wind bomb it out. But, you know, it's not allowing me to be funny. Dang. Plan C? My sword's up there. You know, all I need to do... Oh yeah, I can just go on top of the tree. There is a built-in failsafe. You know, environmental awareness is an awesome thing. Ploink. Ploink. And for my mental satisfaction... Honestly, satisfying enough, but... I like the bridge. I can't even see that. Okay. Just because I feel the need for fulfillment here. There it is. That's fulfilling. Imagine crushing that on a Boko. Could be fun. Arrows, hopefully? Nice. Yeah. That was necessary. Very much so. And the elusive wooden bow. A bow that, like, doesn't exist in the normal game. It does, just not really. Like, where is it? There's like 3 of them. Oh, were there arrows in the barrel too? Whoops. Well, we'll just say we'll be fine. Oh, I like this throw. This is a good floor. There is things up there. I should probably use the fire normally, but that's probably better. It makes the Quark Leaf like the coolest weapon in the game. Amongst many. Oh, wait, I wonder if I can launch it up higher. I was trying something. And then go further because of that? No, it's still really far out. I hope you saw the vision. Smackdown. Safely. That feels awesome. Or maybe I could just be simple. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Not as bad as I would have thought. Also, the physics are really physicsing. Is it just me, or is the Switch 2 version really weird for this game? Something ain't right. You love my new glasses? They're so tough. Thank you. Thanks for noticing. I just got them a couple weeks ago, but since I haven't streamed in a month, then it would make it the first appearance. Oh, there we go. The boomerang almost just died. But yeah, I've been wearing the same frames before this for like 6 or 7 years. I don't remember, but way too long, so I wanted an upgrade. Thank you. Someone didn't fire. Love that. Into a torch. Oh, I want the weapon back though. Weapons are 60 seconds before burning up, I think. Yes. Oh, so yeah. I have to keep things in mind because there's a lot of little stat changes between Breath of the Wild and Tears. I don't think that's something that changed though. I should really compile those though. Because sometimes I forget. One big difference between Breath of the Wild and Tears is the flurry rush timing. It's way slower to do a flurry rush in Breath of the Wild. Like the actual hits in the combo. So I do like how more fluid it is in Tears of the Kingdom. Because it's just more in and out of the action. And then also critical it applies in Flurry Rush 2 in Tears, which is a really nice touch. Because in Breath of the Wild it only applies like during like a normal combo. Like critical. But if this was a critical at Boomerang, it wouldn't work in a Flurry Rush. But in Tears it does. Just like those little things, you know? It's cool. I wonder if I can... Oh, that is exceptionally close. I could probably do it off a tree, though. Or maybe I can knock the archer down this way. Okay, that one got exceptionally stupidly high. There we go. Okay. Oh, and the fall damage got him. Nice. Yeah, the more I play Tears, I want to do strats in Breath of the Wild that you can't do in Tears. Like, you can't do anything like this in Tears, so I'm, like, extra inclined. No. This is a range off. I win. It's okay. I keep going this way. I don't know. I tried doing there. What? Mini smack? Okay. I don't even know myself. Bye-bye. Feels so good. If I was almost able to do it that one time, I feel like I can replicate that. It's so close. I feel like I'm just angling it wrong. Also, I think the circle ones travel further. Circle ones probably travel further. To make a rightful inference. I think I'm a little short regardless. When you did Trial of the Wood, you gathered... Or Trial of the Sword, you gathered all the wood in case you need to eat rock hard food. I mean, why not, honestly? If you don't know what's ahead, it's... Every log is a free, you know... A quarter heart when cooked, so... Oh! Go for it. Oh, I can get doubles here. There we go. Get some good range in there. Bow spin. No! Bow spin it out. Oh no! Bow spin doesn't give you slam down. No, I have to stun that. It hit something else. I just wanted to stagger. Woo! Close. Okay. So I got slow flurry. In tears, it's sped up by a decent bit. Which I do like that. Whoa! Can't stagger him too well. Yeah, you kind of have to rely on like bombs and such. Let's ragdoll him back. There's an archer right there. No! Archery not on point. I might just let that one regen. Yeah, I'll focus on one. It's fine. Ragdoll. Okay. Nice. Okay. And speed along. Speedily. Oh, he doesn't regen like a ton. Oh, what the? Oh my god. No, archery's not my game today. Pretty good in the timing-based comp. Whoa! Okay. Little silly pops. And I'll be conservative with arrows. Lick your lips. Ah. Why'd I feel the need to do that? Imagine working, though. Nice. Spiked bow. Any little upgrade we can get. This is such a fun challenge, though. I know it could have been, like, in Tears of the Kingdom, but, like... It kind of already was. Like, there were just more condensed challenges with the shrines, like the battle shrines. So some had more, like, Zillion device focus. Some were more, like, weapon focused. And I think that fits the nature of Tears better. Because Breath of the Wild's only combat loop system is with its weapons, mainly. But Tears of the Kingdom has to balance in, like, the whole Zonai build aspect. So I think that it's fine that Tears didn't get a whole gauntlet challenge like this. Rather, more reserved into parts. So yeah. It was unique, but it fit its gameplay style. Yeah. Oh, that's just an easy. I was debating the whole bomb thing, but... You know what? Fast and breezy. Extra squeezy. And we go. No arrow. Yeah, no drops. Whoop. Yeah. You know, everyone moved on to Tears, and everyone loves it. But something about Breath of the Wild just still grips you more. It really is awesome. I love that it can still stand on its own. There's still many systems in play that, like, make it unique. I value the... And I hate to say simplicity, because Breath of the Wild is not a simple game. But there's not, like, an overburden of systems like there is in Tears. Like, in this game, it's, you know, more to the point with, like, the amount of stuff on the overworld without being, like, multi-layered. The combat just more focused on, like, you know, base weapons, not devices. It's less to focus on, but you can get more deep with those systems itself, which I think is really cool. So yeah. Just that more lonely approach to, like, the overworld exploration and stuff, too. Like, with Tears of the Kingdom, there's so many, like, little points of interest, like, always pulling you away. But with Breath of the Wild, I never have that, like, overstimulation problem. Like, oh. I don't know. It served as an awesome remix, though, with Tears. I love that it had so much stuff, but I love that Breath of the Wild didn't. So, balance. But yeah, rest in peace, Drill Shaft. There was no reason for the Drill Shaft not to be in Tears. Like, I get that, like, different tiers of weapons weren't, no pun intended, weren't in tiers. Like, there was only one type of Grudo scimitar instead of both the Grudo and Moonlight. So, like, you know, that made sense. But there was just no Goron Spear in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, they didn't have to eliminate a whole weapon type. Oh well. Bye-bye. Satisfying crack. Also, hello, Heather. It's nice seeing everyone today. Feels awesome. Cutting trees feels awesome, too. Am I gonna cook the wood? Probably not. I feel too confident to need the wood. Oh. I'm just doing the silly today. Oh. Okay, this one I don't want to blow up right away. The Master Mode version of Trial of the Sword has a couple special weapons hidden throughout. And the one in here is really good. And it would burn up if I use those crates. This is actually a little risky. I might eat. Oh yeah. I'm like, how am I gonna distract him? No? Big boom mean nothing? Seems right up your alley. Yeah, as long as there's not a spear guy. Oh, bonk. Okay, good. Yeah, Spiked Moblin Club is really good. I believe that's a Master Mode only. Ow. I can deal with that. That doesn't bother me. Oh. No way! I didn't blow it up, it just broke the fire. Wait, that is so funny. And then we stun lock. Did they all die? On cue? Okay. No, sorry, I never had the bomb break the fire like that, and then the fire itself fell. Somehow. I'll take it. Wow. Well, I love it. Also, thank you, Heather, for the 15 months. So fun seeing you play Breath of the Wild again. It's fun playing Breath of the Wild again. This just feels awesome. I forget how just silly I can be with the game always. And the silly is always rewarded. I think the silly is rewarded more consistently in Breath of the Wild because it's not overly complex. We're like, I think Tears of the Kingdom is more the trial and error silly. Like you try to do something that works out really well in your head with like a Zoian device. And it works like a good quarter of the time. And it feels awesome when it does, but this just has that consistency. Like, my silly always pays off here. So, yeah, me trying to put it into words. I think that makes sense. Okay, Luminous Talus. I'm pretty sure it's a bug, but they don't... Hammers don't work better against them, I believe. Not that it makes sense, but that's just how it works. Hammers are typically more effective against Talus, but the Luminous ones... Unless it was patched in the Switch 2 version, should do the same as a normal 12 damage weapon. Yeah, so there's no special hammer effect. If I do a comparable hit, yeah, these should usually be like 4 times more effective. Wait, let me just check to make sure. It's about the same size hit. Yeah, that's just a baseline test. But typically you would do like 4 times more damage with one of those. Right, they never coded that property in for the Luminous Talus. Shamefully. Whatever. I don't care. Give it a little something, you know? Okay, and that still counted. If you're like off the back and you headshot it, then you get a little bonus. Bow spin. Bow spin. And we do it again. Not late enough. Yeah, bow spin's like changing the hitbox of the spin. Little silly glitch things I remember. Not very good. There it is. A nice charge, maybe? Might be able to 2-cycle. There we go. If you're off it for enough time, then you can stun it back. And then we finish it off. Bye, 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 and so long, Mr. Rock. Between a rock and a hard place, he now exists in no place. There we go. First little challenge. Not bad. A little bad on the health department, but like, fine for kind of warming up. There's gonna be quite some good Breath of the Wild combat challenges we're doing pretty soon. All to be announced, but this makes this a good way to kind of warm back into it. In a fun way. Like this is cool. I like cool. Am I gonna do a Great Sky Island run for Tears? That's been on the mental list. I just have to think out like the specifics for how that would work. But it's possible. Because with every challenge, I have to kind of run through it in my brain to see like how or if it's possible, what sort of exceptions we would need to apply to it. So, for example, the Great Plateau one worked out pretty well because there's not a lot of major requirements to even beat Breath of the Wild, like the dungeons and all that. And you just get so many good things action to Plateau, where the Great Sky Island doesn't scale as much. But that's been one of those maybe runs. The next one I do, though, is going to be focused on Breath of the Wild, because we did a few Tears ones last, so, you know, eventually. We still have options, which is really cool. And I love the Serpentine Spear. Maybe I can see, like, excuse the fact that this one's not in Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. But it's so cool. Yeah. Also, I do just love the confident weapon design in this game. You know, fusions are cool and all, but just the weapons in the raw just looking nice, pristine. So good. Yes. And is the Goron run possible for Tears? It is. We just haven't done all the regional aesthetic runs for Tears yet. We've only done Gerudo and Zora. So eventually, stuff like Rito and Goron will be done. You can kind of go down the checklist to figure out which ones I'm gonna do based on which ones I, you know, have done. There's only like a few exceptions, like runs I likely won't do because there's some weird stipulation to it. But if there's a way I can make it fun and a way it's possible, then I'll do it. I don't know. I think just thinking about it holistically, one of my favorites still to this day is the maze run. Because I really love the mazes in Breath of the Wild. Even more so than Tears. Tears is cool with the multi-level, but I feel like after your first Tears maze, the rest feel kind of similar. Where in Breath of the Wild, they have more of their own identity. Like there's the more Guardian Ancient focused maze in Akala. There is like the Winter Maze is cool, but it has like the whole like Lizalfos encampment in there. It is a very interesting like looping structure where you gotta find like the key, aka Malisai, to progress. And then the Desert Maze, something people don't know about it, that all the monsters only come to life at night in the maze. So it's like a cool night maze kind of thing. I really like it for that. Yeah, very unique. The Tears mazes kind of lose their identity though. Okay, I want to keep the Silly Club. Oh, that was... Okay. I can do 2-for-1 combat. For this, we spear because the guy's behind, so we can get 2-for-1. Nope. It angles up, I forgot. And he completely missed. Probably for the best. Let him attack first. Stop regen. Getting him in water's good, as long as you don't... Not in spitting range. Again, please, get closer. No, just barely up. There we go. Woo! Tongue's coming out. Gross. Yucky, get back. You know, we have plenty of spare weapons. I might as well use them. Shoot. Yeah, shoot. Shooting him's good. We actually don't have shock arrows. And that's fine. Okay. Mission accomplished. Okay. The attack buff, we still have some time left. We'll get most of the way through the beginner trials. Unless I forgot. It's usually good to have the treasure chest sensor on, but I think I memorized the loot location. Arrows. Hi. Yeah, I have to get it further. Wait, why was that close? That was like actually like stupidly close. I'm not too good at that though. That was the opposite of such. Okay. Blows up the arrow. We have our own range battle. No! That was a good hit. Not for my hearts. Did I forget to cook all the food? I did. When you're so preoccupied, you don't even remember the cooking pot. It's fine. Just don't die. I think my confidence might kill me here. Uh-oh. That was a little too close in timing. Actually, what about this? We have something at 8 out. Where'd that go? Oh, if we block him off, then... If I... Oh yeah, I can just blow him. Can I blow him on shore? I can. He's so much easier on shore. Damn it. Oh, he's just stupid, actually. Okay. Slam down there. Out of all... Nope. That could have been awful. And I'm glad it wasn't. Pokers. Poke, poke. With archers, you can literally just poke them and stun lock them. Oh! I tried to shield that. Tried being the keyword. Not this guy messing me up. That's fine. We have arrows. I should just lean into that. A little rougher. Huh? Seems a little quiet. Oh, there's probably pebblets, aren't there? Oh no! A camouflage guy. Not me high-key thinking that I broke it. Never trust the game. Yeah, you're easy to point out. Oh, I'll take it. Whew. Not bad. Poke, poke, poke. Yeah, with the archer specifically, I mean, mind you, I was poking that one into the water, but like, typically you can stun lock them very easily with any weapon. If they're the only guy, it's not bad at all. I have a lot of slop. Do we need the torch? Probably not. But I definitely don't need that. Okay. Not this next floor, but the following floor is the hard one. I really should stop getting hit, though. I tell myself. That's not me. That's me. So let's look for loot. Is there loot on this spire? One way to find out. Not by falling off. There's a cube? Lucky shot. Wait. Yeah. Oh! Shut up! It only failed because he had the little branch. Nice. He's like, what happened to my buddy? Your buddy's gone. Just me now. Good enough. I'll take that. I might just arrow this one down. Out of the retrieval? Oh my god. I know I can get it during that window. I'll take it. You know, if I can't retrieve it super easily. Yes, we react fast enough. We're not doing arrow stuff right now. Yeah, why not? Take it. And I will take that. And that was it. No silly Lizzles to deal with. The infinite headshot was crazy. Also, is there a drill shaft in Trial of the Sword? I believe not. It would be in the volcanic section for sure, but I feel like I should know this. Clearly not a super fan enough. How did the chest fall? Is physicsing today? Oh, that's okay. Make it so it can't even slide off. Ooh, silver. These are so cool. Slightly reduced gravity drop off. And it looks awesome. Has unique stats. That's what I like. Ooh. Oh, it's not solid ground. I know, I'm a fake fan. What can I say? Except I'm sorry. Something. I just feel like not safe. I should have cooked it, obviously, but there's not a cooking pot for the rest of the trial, so I might as well just scarf down. The attack is very important for the next floor. This is a hard one coming up. Floor 10, because the enemies are just scaled way beyond what is expected. Okay. Very easy to mess this up. It's almost impossible without stealth strike chaining. But we'll do good. It's fine. So you found the 60 FPS manipulates physics to be slightly more over the top. Definitely. In some ways less. Like a ragdoll enemy will just like slam down to the ground instantly. Other times they'll like pop up really awkwardly. Keep rapid firing. Damn it. I'll mess that up. So much for that stealth strike chain I was trying to get. This might be really hard. That's actually really bad. No. No, and then they're going to go in the water, which I can't do anything about. Okay. You literally have to stealth. Oh, that damage is nuts. We really did it in a worst case scenario. Okay, the spit doesn't kill us, which is good. Okay. But I feel like they'll swim back, yeah. And we have a fairy. I kind of forgot about that part. Armored crap. Eat that. It's gonna be way harder after the 2 minutes when the attack up runs out. Which way are they facing? They're facing each other, which is stupid. Objectively, we take on this one, right? Yeah. There's no way he heard that. That's dumb. That's dumb. We don't ragdoll him. We just fight him within safe distance. That's okay. I can't do both at once. And no ragdolling. If I ragdoll, he's gonna go in the water, and then we know how that goes. That means no breaking weapons on him. Not intentionally either way. There's not a lot of weapons to use against him. What the? What? What? What even happened there? What was that? Not I'm regenning all that. That is so bogus. I just knew I was safely under him. Stop. Stop regenning. I'm so locked in right now. I can't ragdoll him into the water. It's game over if I do that. Just stun him. Okay, flurries are good. I think this will be fine, though, if I finish it off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Into the death pit. Okay, somehow his friend was not alerted. Not looking out for each other. Just looking out for this funny little piece of land they got. Okay. Could have been worse. Also, if I stealth him, he's going to go into the water, isn't he? Yeah. That's okay. We got the first bit of damage, which is good. What do I even do here, then? I feel like that's just busted. Boomerang. Not. Oh, ragdoll, I forgot. We can probably let him come up. I'm terrified. That wouldn't have blocked crap. Okay. Attack up ran out. What is happening? Why is the Switch 2 version so bugged? Okay, this time we're gonna let him ragdoll into something silly. So then we can get up and do our stuff again. Oh my god. It's so uncool. Oh, through the eye almost got me. Whew. Okay. It's not terrifying. Not at all. But yeah, that's why we didn't explode the one head right away in that one floor with the bombs. Because I wanted to retrieve that inside. And I'm pretty sure if a wooden weapon's caught in like a bomb blast, it burns up way faster than the 1 minute usually does. In like any other fire. At least it feels that way. Also, thank you so much, Michael Duke, for the 5. Thanks for running the best challenge in Breath of the Wild. Such a great style. No problem. By best challenge, you mean this one, right? Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about the challenge run I just did. My bad. That was Tears. But yeah. The best style to beat Trial of the Sword is the style where you don't die in the first attempt. Oh. Like that. Slipping in style. That's my style. You know what? Get back on shore. Kinda. That was the wrong way to get back on shore. That's the opposite. Do we just launch all of our weapons at him? I don't know. Seems to work to a degree. Headshot with no ragdoll. Doubles. Almost triples. Okay. Single. I need to save some, though. I don't know. I'm just scared. Just let me be scared. That's fine. Stupid. Yeah, we'll just let him come up for a bit of punishing. Everything's breaking. Okay. I'll take that. Just chain the damage. Reset the cooldown. Boomerang 4 keys. Never do the final hit. Final hit, ragdolls. Let him ragdoll up there, though. Oh, wait, keep up. No! Take it. There we go. No! The water ate it. I ate this so much. It's not even funny. Okay, death. However it works, just we death them. Okay. Okay, so the idealism with that floor is at the very beginning you get spotted by the archer, and then they come running at you. But you want to be able to kill the archer before they get alerted, because their natural positions that they're in is very easy to stealth strike chain them, instead of just stealthing them once and they fall in the water. But as soon as they actually get alerted to you, they come over to you. Even if they like rehide again, they get closer to the water, so you can't like chain them properly. A lot of technicality. They just make it too hard. Too long didn't read. I'll take all that silly stuff. So now we can't lose. We're actually almost done with the beginning trials, so I will take it. Lame. Oh, see, I feel less guilty now about using everything. A drill shaft wouldn't have failed that. I just like punched the crate. Bye. Ooh. We tried our best. Is there anything even good up there? Bomb barrels. That probably wouldn't do enough damage anyways. I say we just move on. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, we're like, yeah, like 2 levels left, I think. It's not bad. Let the wind guide us. Eat the fishies, because we will be fish here. What if I just wind bombed all the way there? Nah. We gotta take the genuine route, I think. Is there a chest in there? It feels chesty. That should not be a word. It's not. Safety. I'm just too good at this, actually. Oops. We are a soldier. Okay, now I can't do it because I feel stunted. Oh yeah, you know what? Wait. A better way to do this? These are not just tree platforms. The wind might be throwing me off. I blame the wind. Ah. Just be careful. Be calculated. Oh. Overcalculated. Got him, just not the way I want to. A little lower now. Nope, a little higher now. Again, archery is not my on point today. It really does come in phases. I think the wind of this room is messing with all my, yeah. My little pops. Yeah, if I detonate those, I'm just detonating myself. Boop. That's why we kept the leaf, because look at this. Oh! You know what? Revenge. Instantly. Instant payout. Quark leaf is OP. Yeah, of course there's wind weapons in tiers, but nothing like this. Although, I like the Rito weapon specifically for one interaction. You get a feathered spear with the wind property. You put an ice attachment on it, and it's called the goodbye stick because it freezes an enemy upon contact, then winds them away, which obviously, using wind on a frozen enemy launches them further. So, it's the goodbye staff. So that's my favorite wind thing in tiers. But this can just get way more complex because you can, like, do stuff like that. Somehow still didn't work, but it's fine. In fact, I don't even need the chest. We're, like, almost done with this. Oh, yeah. When in doubt, shock it out. That would kill me, actually. It's like all you need here. That more so. Stupid little silvers. What are they gonna do to me? All good. This has been awesome. I'm happy we're coasting. Coasting and toasting. We still have a ferry, so I feel okay. Yum yum. Next time we'll remember to cook the food. But the mystery of what that chest can be is exhilarating. Not that I need it, I just want it now. There's a difference. I didn't even need it. Yeah, bombs can break those, but... Speaking of bombs, you know what else we can do with them? It may not work because of the wind of this room. Oh boy. So much for my wind bomb there. I feel like the wind is pushing the bomb too fast, not activating right. Next time, next time. Oh! What was that? Okay. Something physics. No, get back here. And then we all know wind bombing off a Crownus pillar does not work too well. Not to say it can't work though. It almost never does, so. I don't get the physics, but Crownus pillar is like the one thing you can't wind bomb off. Which makes 0 successful wind bombs today. Off to an awesome streak. Okay. Your fate is mine. Boom. Parkour, parkour. Boop. For no reason. Speedrunners when they play the game for no reason at all. Okay, flip this way, and then now we're in position. Cool. Whew. Final bit of coffee. Always in the Link's Awakening mug. A game I really want to play on stream, but I'm still figuring out the 3DS capture card system. A few different ways to do it, but it's nothing easy. There's no plug and play capture card like with a normal console. Let's take the weapons first. Knight stuff? We gonna be a knight? I'll love being a knight. Give him a little shock first. It just gives you all the best weapons for this fight. Just don't get sat on, don't get crushed. And play it safe. Always. You can just take it. I feel okay with that donation. Please. I need to learn how to shoot again. And right on impact. Eternal impact. Boom. Whoops. That's not a spear. Yeah, sit on me or whatever. Oh, wait. I forgot. He does an instant kick attack. That means we're down after this hit. So we're going to play this super safe? Yes, we are. Yep, okay. Not messing around there. 1, 2, 3. Sounds good to me. Woo. Ayo. Fruit time. Oh, I want the fruit. For no reason. I'll take it. Okay. Well, not too bad at all. Give me fruit. It's my little sweet treat. Yum. Okay. Whenever I still have fairies left, it's like excuses to still be a little silly. And then we lock in at 0 fairies. It's clearly a healthy mindset to have. I don't recommend. Also, yeah, what if I... Something I never tried to do in this room. What if I wind bombed? I think I can. Loses the trial. Does anyone play Pokopia? I played a little bit of it. It's extremely fun. I just feel like the game is definitely best experience if you have a lot more time on your hands. Especially perfect game if you're on like a summer break or something, or just, you know, the world is shut down kind of thing. You can play it endlessly. But there's so much awesome stuff in the game. Like, it's a game I would totally want to live in, but damn. If only life wasn't real. That's how I felt about Animal Crossing too, but that game, I mean, there wasn't much to do at the time when that game came out, so. Guys, I will win bomb. It's been a bit, but I will win bomb. Very fun, very whimsical. Did I forget how to win bomb, or is the timing different in the Switch 2 version? That's something I didn't really consider. I haven't really played Breath of the Wild specifically in Switch 2, just Tears. So any sort of timing change would actually mess me up. Yeah. I'm deploying the round bomb too early. It's a smaller window to win bomb? Oh, that's not good. We have a few more attempts. That's fine. Can never consider the 60 FPS side effects. I wish you could just play in 30 FPS. It looks more cinematic. 60 is unnecessary, in my opinion. Like 1080p, sure. At that point, I can just always play in the base Switch, which there's nothing wrong with that. Damn. I lost my edge. No, it's different, I promise. No more failed attempts, just precision. Dang, what is happening? It could also just be like the platform, how I'm doing it, you know, I'm like, I don't want to accidentally pull the sword up. Is it just the area? I'm putting down the square bomb too early. Okay. I thought I wasn't at first. Let me try that. If we're low on life, then we won't continue to do this, obviously. And that... Okay, because the first few attempts we spaced out the 2 bombs more. Damn, it's... I know it ain't me, it's... What is going on? You know, I'm going to do off this platform so in case I mess up the initial part, I can just restart. What is happening? The timing is different for wind bombs. That sucks. Oh, no. No, his left foot has to be above his right. So it's still possible. It's just a little harder. Nope. And since I'm very muscle memory based, that's how I'm doing my wind bomb. So let me give it, well, I have objectively 3 more attempts. If we fail it, we fail it. Oh, that's upsetting. It is the 60 FPS. Okay, so I'm not just going crazy. What if we tried the harder method? Damn. Just one silly little... One more attempt, I guess. That's a shame. Damn. Well, to be honest, not too many reasons to play Breath of the Wild on this edition. I know there's Zelda notes, but oh well. That's fine. Okay. We'll be getting trial done. And now we know that wind bombs are like impossible, I guess, on this version. Dang. Okay. And like maybe I'll do a playthrough of it on the Switch too, because I like the I want to see like the little memories or whatever. Could be cool. But that's about it. Yeah. No, my whole thing about 60 FPS is like objectively I don't think higher frame rate's better. Like there's a reason why they shoot even movies specifically in 24 frames per second. Because it looks more cinematic, it looks more pleasing to the eye, it looks more immersive in the cinematography. So I don't think more frames equals better, ever. Because I'm taking more like that movie cinematic approach. When a case like this, yeah, it is making the game really wonky. Like, I pick up the chest and it goes like launching or whatever, and like the enemy sometimes see ragdoll just face planting. I can't say I'm too impressed by the 60 FPS because it's breaking little interactions that make the game feel like the game. But it's interesting to try it out. I would say Tears is a bit more refined, so I think 60 FPS works better for it. Okay. There we go. We'll start the next trials though. Or, you know what, how about this? That's not gonna work. Should I try to get one wind bomb out here? I'm gonna try for it. Oh, I can do it out here. You know, that's fine. So it could just be where I am too, maybe. I never tried wind bombing in that room on the base edition. I knew it wasn't fully me. Or maybe that was a one-hit wonder. That was a good one too. Like, pats in the back, honestly. To me. That felt amazing. Switch 2's helping with the leg. I have to agree with that. Here especially was the worst. It never ran properly. So I do appreciate that, at the very least. Okay. Not many good wind bombing surfaces here. And trying to find a single wind bombing platform, like, yeah. I might just chalk it up instead of making this a wind bomb practice stream. At least I know now it's different. I did a successful one, so it wasn't in vain. If we're gonna spend a few minutes on something, I'm gonna at least do it right once. Or twice. Never mind. Trying to do the harder one after the easy one. Yeah. The midders are so hard. But it's fun. Why can't I find... Where am I? Sword, where are you? Or pedestal. There you are. Not just blowing backwards. That's okay. Yeah, so wind bombing's harder. That's confirmed. Let's just eat the food. Let's eat the next attack up meal. And middle trials. Okay, there's like a decayed guardian on the floor, like 4 or 5 of this one. Pretty much if he gets you, it's like game over. We're gonna try to parry it once. If we fail, we'll probably have to restart those few floors. And in the next attempt, I'll just like kill it with weapons if we fail. But I want to try the parry really bad. I feel like guardian parrying might be easier on Switch 2. I did my best, guys. Actually, I do want the weapon. Did we get him? So much for the weapon. Axe could have been kind of nice, but we don't always get what we want. Damn. There's so many in the moment physics things in Breath of the Wild. It really does feel a lot different. I should not do that. What if we go like this? And give it a bit of wind up, please. I think we're just out of range. Upsettingly. Or wait. Not as much time to go up, but if we let it launch up, There's like a limiter to how fast it can go. Damn it. We'll have to find another way. The goal is to not kill the axe guy like I did. What the hell did I just do? Not much durability here. Get him in the fray for sure, please. Yep, there it is. Oh, that was good. That was not good. But the bow, he dropped the important stuff. And I feel better about that. Not the important arrows, though. Ow. Poker, poker, poker. Whoa. Nah, it's not 2 for 1 yet. Little out of range. Oh, I forgot. It's not Tears. In Tears of the Kingdom, the extra hits in the combo, even after the enemy's dead, doesn't take durability. But they do in Breath of the Wild. So in Breath of the Wild, you want to stop your combos early. Like in a flurry rush. Because even if the enemy's dead, the hits you do after, just because you can, still take durability. When in Tears, you don't. Good little things to keep in mind. Oh, so yeah, I'm just doing this one for fun. Oh, wait, I can climb up like that. This is like a very old save, I think, from my original Master Mode playthrough. Back even before I made the channel, I think. Like, 2017. So I'm just doing it just for the sake of doing the trial. And because the upgrade path for a Trial of the Sword, or rather, the upgrade pack for Switch 2 is like account based, I can only play on like my main Nintendo account. I can't use like my side profiles, which I typically use for other saves. A little annoying, but it's fine. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for being here though. The goal of this is to get combat warmed up because I have some other little challenges coming up. New Breath of the Wild playthrough. And it really needs to shake the dust off. Ooh, could have been bad. Wait, burn! It almost burnt it. Wait, what if I aim it? Here. I don't have a way to stop that. Oh my god, there's no way that actually happened. I have no utility weapon to break the crates easily. It didn't do its special thing though. Nope, missed. We gotta drop on correctly. As long as he gets right down to the pit, we're fine. Please? Oh, not quite in the pit? Good enough though. It just has to ragdoll in the pit. And then double hit. And then quick spin. No ragdoll though, for whatever reason. Do it the right way. That can be good. I just need a spin attack. I got parried. Why is he parrying me? I forgot they can do that. Oh no, get away. At least use a fire productively. Not the best start. And I'm slow roasting here. Is there a second one? There's 2. I had no idea. Did I get him? I did not. This is bad. No, he's getting caught in every crevice. Oh, we have arrows now. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for him to get in a more favorable place. Literally all we have to do. That. Okay. A lot of arrows, nothing else. Come on. Give me the good spots. Oh, give it a little alternation. Got him down enough just to drop his stuff. That was the wrong way. That's okay. You know what? Double positive. We'll just lop you off. That's what I should have started with. No! How did we almost do that? Get some extra distance. He fly the right way. He did not fly the right way. Oh, now he did. Bye-bye. I love if he just hits the death out of bounds before the teleport. I know there's like big rumors for an Ocarina of Time remake, which could be really fun. I'm not a big if the original game's like really good, I'm not like always super excited for a remake because you know, I love the original game Ocarina of Time. It's a little stiff honestly, but I think even just the old school elements about it add a lot of the charm. Like the fact that it's still like a polygonal game, like it leaves more to the interpretation, like how a lot of older art styles or even like stuff like pixel art works. I do kind of like that vibe. It enhances like its more menacing and spooky quality sometimes by having the more low fidelity. So there's a lot of reasons why I still like Ocarina of Time as an old game. But you know what? It's interesting to see what they could do with the remake. Nope. That's bad. I know on one hand I should stop being such a stickler when it comes to remakes and appreciate them. Sometimes I'm just a bit of a purist, honestly. Like, no, the game was good originally. It doesn't need a full up remake. But you know what? It could be a very fun interpretation, and to see what they could do with that could be neat. There's no way he snipes me out of the sky with that. He still launched it? There's no way. That's dreadful. Oh no. The fact that he still got that bomb shot like right before I got slammed down. Because I think he shot the wall behind. Dang. Okay. I don't feel that bad because that was a very rough start. I, in a lot of ways, did want to redo that. Okay. So, to start it off, we just get the axe. If you miss the axe right away, it becomes so much harder because you can't break the crates for arrows. And without arrows, you can't easily get the second floor with the whiz robes. Crazy snipe, though. Yeah. No, the middle trials can get rough, so. So first things first, you lop the one off. I just kill him as is. There we go. Perfect range. And this makes everything easier with the axe. Don't hit that. Why are we so careless? I should be carefulness. You can... That's actually not gonna work. I'm noticing. Whoop. And then we lop down. I do want the bow then. Didn't launch him. That might get him that. Yeah, that's fine. We want to launch him back. That's more important than anything here. It's okay. Just take care of the bow guy. Oh, just to that extent. So we have a bow, arrows, and this. And that's like all you need. Oh, there was another bow. I knew that. How did we get up there that one time? Did he burn it? No. I want to see if he can burn it. No. Watch me do this. There we go. Let him burn it. Almost got hit by his own chest. He shielded that one. That's fine. I'll give him a few, honestly. We'll cycle this weapon pretty fast. Somehow I knew I would be fine. What? It like hit the back wall. No. And dead. Not bad. That was like a insanely better start. Oh. What's with these physics? The chest isn't in the air right now. That should not have happened. See, this is only the 60 FPS. It's so weird. I forgot you get a bow from that. And we go up. And we don't have fire arrows, do we? We do. I take you. We can see what that is then. Could have been my head. At least it wouldn't make me dead. Nice. I feel better. Let's be thorough and quick and split. Cool beans. Are we good? If I had bomb arrows, would be fine. It's even harder than the original trials, because the bomb arrows do like 40 damage regardless. Not a fun amount. The parry. Let's see it. It's actually smooth. Cool. Yay. And he died. Where are the other ones? Your social studies teacher recommended you these live streams? Your social studies teacher must be awesome. Whoa. See? We deal a bit in the history of Hyrule, so it's all applicable. Oh. Because this guy is history. Ride the sword pillar. And then... Shoop. The ragdoll does not compute right away. It's like thinking. Ooh, yummy. Nice. And now we're on like a much better start. I feel like I can do things. So the bomb arrows, yeah. 40 damage was like 10 hearts. Plus some fire damage. So you just want to take care of him right away. Also, I had to scroll in chat. But are we talking about that one, like that strip of land by Akala? It's like north of Akala by the maze. It just kind of goes on infinitely. There's like cool rock spires. It is a very unique, like, out-of-bounds place. Ragdoll out. It didn't ragdoll. Hi. That's still dangerous because the backsplash of the wall. There we go. Now we warded off the bad hits. That's crazy. Oh, I forgot. There's not the infinite bullet time arrows. It's not Tears of the Kingdom. From a balance standpoint, I like that bullet time to consume stamina. I know they streamlined that, but it feels fair in this game. I'll just wall up this guy. But don't overcommit the combos in this game. Every hit deals damage, even after death. It just feels cool to do. So I like that Tears made it so you don't actually take damage if you're walloping a dead enemy. Should we? Could we? Will we? Yes. Right, the Lizzle Spear. Oh, doubles. Yes. Oh, that felt so good. I love lining up the enemies like that. Boop. 10. A 10 piece. So you can get up to Mount Agat if you launch up from the tower, but it's a tiny sliver walkable area. Is that the mountain that's in the Highlands? Sorry, I forget the names. I know there's that one area of the Highlands where it's like the west boundary. Yeah, you can like climb all the way up there and like ride the little coast of it. It's like a map boundary, but you can almost climb over it. It's kind of cool. So, yeah, the boundaries are interesting for sure. Leveling up, getting Lizzly. Oh, it's a swallow bow. That's a good range bow. You think we can... This is going to be crazy, but I'm going to try for this bow. Yeah! Oh my god, we did. That's crazy. Having a sniper bow is awesome. Usually it doesn't drop. You know what? I think that's literally just a side effect of the 60 FPS. Because typically you headshot the guy and he goes flying with the weapon. But I think because of like sometimes the ragdoll downwards in the Switch 2 version, the weapon fell downwards. Which I guess could happen in the base one too, but it's more likely to in this. Still, that's awesome. It's appreciated. Where we don't need it though, we'll not use it. And of course we mess up the, you know, probably more easy one. But yay, we did it. Okay. I feel like this one, sure, you can get it with weapons in the safe ways bombing run. But we have enough hearts to tank one hit. Let's do it. I couldn't mess up a standard Guardian parry now. Okay. I don't know if I would have done that if I didn't have the hearts. 10. It's about 15 hearts it does with no armor points. I had to math it out a bit. But yeah, knowing like the enemies and damage stats helps a lot for that though. Oh, somehow we got up. Momentum. Oh, boing. Like volleying it upwards. Yay. Chests be weird. They've always been a little weird. And I really wish that axe weapons one-shot chests. I'm pretty sure it's missing from both games, actually. Oh, well. They have low damage stats, but... Just like trees, you know, axes do more damage to trees. I wish that was a thing for chests. Just fall down safely. Pull you down. Resistance. And we get... Oh, slick. Oh. So long. Bonjour. Why does it allow this to happen? Okay. Sure. I'll take that gladly. Oh no, not the chest wind. Yep. Why does it do that? I love physics. Oh. Trying to... Oh, and we pop up. Ow! I should maybe not mess with that. Which is exactly why I want to more. No. That is so bizarre. The balloon is spinning. What? It's the balloon doing it. Where can I buy a balloon like this? A silly spin balloon. Oh, wait. There we go. Gotcha. Look at that spin. Infinite rotation. What if I did like a little landing pad, you know, like that? I don't think that's the safest thing that can happen there. I'm too obsessed with this. Oh, I should stop being obsessed with that. That obsession will be the death of me. Okay, it's slowed down a bit. Oh, that's like 4 hearts. Death by helicopter chest. Destroy your evil doings. Well, we didn't really need the boomerang, did we? Nah. You just do your thing. What even is this? Okay. Safely. We did good. That was fun. It was too fun to pass up. So I'm glad we didn't. Just the silliest things happen during my playthroughs, honestly. The more you push, the game pushes back more. And things like that happen. And it's always kind of worth it. It took a few hearts, but I feel pretty confident. It is those first few that messed me up, so I'm like, okay. And fairies are nice buffer nets. Ooh. Another thing that they removed from Tears of the Kingdom. This. You see that very simple tree climb animation? Whenever you're on a log, you kind of do like that balancing thing. It's a really cool detail, especially when we're crossing like logs that bridge the gap of like, I guess, gaps. It makes sense why they got rid of it too, because like in Tears you could take many logs together, put them together to make like a raft or a ship. So constantly doing that animation for all that would just be weird because you're not balancing anymore. You're just using multiple logs as a platform. So I think in order to make the building mechanic and being able to use like logs and stuff as building parts feel normal, you just engage with it normal. You don't do the cool like balancing or little details. Which is a shame, but it's one of the first things I noticed. But that makes me love those little details even more in this game. Leafy. Yum yum. Nights. I really love these floors. The lighting's just so beautiful. Boop. No more blue pants. We look even more naked because it's just more skin tone-esque clothing. No blue. Sure. So again, I don't want to cook stat stuff. We'll probably use it for the final wave. Pure and hearty. A little topper. Damn it. Oh, no stat stuff. For like little restores, you know. We can do an immediate one. Just to heal everything that we have. It doubles all the heart values, so 8. That should almost be enough. Yep. We can leave it as that. Another big restore. And you just get a lot of buffers, honestly. Endurers always by themselves. You get that full stamina restore. And yeah, obviously you can make rock hard food by cooking wood. Doesn't matter how many wood, it's always a quarter heart. So each piece of wood you cook separate, you get a quarter heart. For me though, I feel pretty safe. Where I don't need to do that. But typically, if you're really afraid of the unknown and every little bit helps, I would do it. Because, you know, you can get a lot of wood in these trials. Depending on if there's trees, but there's always trees here. And I'll just save the rest for now. That's some great food. And we zoom onwards. Yeah. Every trial gets one more in between phase. So middle trial has 2 in between phases. Final has 3. Damn, look at all these bows and everything good. We're gonna go picking. Pick. With our range bow that we sniped out. Get the eye headshot. If we just get all perfect shots. Little hunting range. Oh my god, yeah. Might as well. We have the arrows. We're good looters. And also, Heather, that's true. Always the treasure chest for the trials. I am just going in with a bit more confidence because I've done these a few times. But typically, this. Like, it's easy to miss them, and especially the final trials have very important loot in the chests only. Specifically the ancient arrow chests. They're all very missable. And sometimes you may not have the skills to take on things like Lionels and stuff, and I don't blame you. They're a little tricky. Okay. But then if you don't like the little grocery store bleeps, you turn it off. I call them that because I remember when I was first playing Breath of the Wild, and I was like 17 when that came out. I was playing at my, you know, I live with my parents, and they'd always like hear the Sheikah sensor in the other room, and they're like, why does it sound like a grocery store? Because it sounds like checkout noises, you know? Quick draw. Yeah. Quick draw and range bow. Great combo. I think he just might be another fire one, actually. Yes, you are. Oh, we'll get 30 seconds of freeze. They like illuminate funny in the dark. Big cracker. Boom. About 20 seconds left. That's a bomb barrel, isn't it? That could suck. Oh, and a modifier. And you don't get critical hit in the flurry combos like you do in tiers. Change I do miss. Retroactively. Get some bonus booms in there. And bye. Get the other one really quick so he doesn't regen as much. He's on the eye. That's silly. Not good silly, just annoying silly. Oh, okay. Good thing I had a ranged weapon. And it came back to me. I don't know what's happening. Somehow I got those arcs perfect. Wow, okay. Well, I'll take that. Nice. You're gonna watch a night only run after this? Hope you enjoy. It took me a while to do it. I had a lot of breaks in the editing, but it was a very fun challenge. Very combat focused, very to the point. Actually, in terms of ratio of like amount of length the challenge was, like in terms of the stream VOD, to like how much I edited it down, it's actually one of the least edited down videos just because the actual playthrough was so condensed. So there wasn't a lot to cut out, if that makes sense. Wasn't a lot of like travel time or dead space. It's a very solid 2-hour video of cool nightly duties. It was awesome. Also, it's been very helpful. I haven't uploaded a lot of videos since like the hype feature came out, which does actually help a lot. So if you hype the video within the first week it's out, it helps a lot. So thank you to everyone who has. It's like the second video I've ever gotten out since that feature came out, because I upload once a millennia. I believe today's the last day to do it too, because it's only the first week you can do it, but it helps. So thank you. Okay. That was brutal. Oh, double brutal? Is that all it takes? Dang. That's a meteor rod too. I think if we two-end this, do we have a good two-handed? No. Raw damage. Hope that one gets caught in the fray. Wow. We had to dodge it. Oh, burn them all. Oh my god. Each of the balls hit one separate guy. Oh, he took some damage, but it's fine. No! What is going on? It's too dark and overstimulating. I can't focus. Hit him again. That was good. I'm having it work for me here. I think it's the only way I can safely do this. There we go. Okay. It is good. The Bokas are getting us because the visibility sucks. And we have a fairy, so I feel less bad. But I probably should be a bit more worried. Hey, what was that? He instantly pulled out the jump attack. That sucks. We have a lot to do left. Me realizing I really can't mess up right now. I mean, obviously that's like something you always realize, but kind of just ate all of our food for that. I don't even know where he is. He just needs to die. I see those little eyeballs. And we have a better spear, right? Yeah, critical it. Might actually come in handy right now. Whoa. Okay, that worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we hit him again. And, okay, perfect. And we got the rod. That's not good. I believe we get 2 fairies in the next in-between phase, but we still have a few floors to go. That was an ouch. Again, the closer I get to death, the more I lock in, though, because it's just survival instincts. You feel invincible when you feel invincible. It's not always a good thing. If you're really struggling with the trials too, giving yourself a defense buff that's 30 minutes before, technically just way more helpful. When I'm feeling aggressive enough, it's like, objectively attack up is better because, you know, if you deal damage faster, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. 50% more damage is a max attack up. But max defense buff is 24 armor points, which is 6 hearts. So if an attack does 6 hearts, it only does a quarter heart instead. It does 8 hearts, it does 2 hearts. Because a max defense buff is like having 24 armor points active, which is like being able to shield 6 hearts per attack. Anything below that just is a quarter. I forgot it's the Guardian floor. Okay. Sadly, we got one well, but if we're one shot, we do not do the Guardians. I'm sorry. Accept my apology. I think it's valid. There we go. We did the other one really well. Just, we still have to fight a Stalnox, and yeah. Also, just in case. Sure. I believe there's only one more. And then the final section is really long for this one. But I really like the final section. Do you even need more? No, it gives you more and more loot each time. By the time you like are near the end of the final trial, you have so much loot in your inventory. Because that's to compensate for the fact that you didn't loot everything properly as you went along. So you still have like some bit of leeway. Okay. But we are in dangerous territory. It's very dark. So not confident in the parry, especially Master Mode because of fake out. I know. And again, I can't do risky stuff when I'm a one-shot. Well, it's not Stalnox, it's Hinox. I think it's just the Black Hinox again. And I literally think the best strategy is just arrows. Sorry if it's a bit of a cop-out, but we can be risky on the first few floors, but do you guys want to watch me redo everything I just did? I don't think so. Just show that, hey, we earned this, you know? If I just want to add 40 damage per shot, basically. That's overkill. If you just loop him right away, it's easier because he usually does the hand over eye thing. So you just line it up before he even does that. And then you give him a splop. There we go. Good splop. Let it all on point. I'll take it. I'll gladly take that. Also, is my stasis upgraded to freeze enemies? Yes. I pretty much have everything in the save file. Minus, I think, the, I don't think I finished the champion's build, so I don't have the motorcycle. But pretty much everything. Most of the Koroks. But that's fine. More than plenty to do what we gotta do. But okay, I did a little rough. I did it safe at the end, and it's a good payoff. Peaceful. I gotta get those fairies, though. Cool. Not cool. Again, stealth makes everything wondrous. Yeah, Stasis Plus is the bane of Guardian Scouts. You get enough time to run up to them, especially if you got an ancient weapon, you can just pluck off all their legs then. All legs just get instantly vaporized by any Guardian weapon. 100 damage to their health. It's nice. Also, I forgot we lose a big quality of life compared to tiers. You can't drop your weapons mid opening a chest to make room for the current thing. So stuff like that I'll miss. I do love the quality of life in tiers. Like, they knew exactly, like, you know, what people kind of wanted from, like, little interactions. What would make things more fluid. I think just, like, the general menu going through experience is nicer, too. Minus the fuse system. Like, this menu is nice, but I like how, like, I appreciate the tiers ones more because it's more, like, segmented. It's hard to explain. This one's still good, though. Forgot, like, the button inputs make more sense in tiers. I can't explain it beyond that. Sure. And be able to, like, drop stuff, like, by pressing X on, like, this thing. Which is so helpful. Why am I jumping? So yeah, Wind Waker was such a great, like, early attempt at an open world game. Like, it really exists the way it does because it's like they wanted to do stuff that was more open, but didn't have the resources. But by making it, you know, an ocean setting, like, you can easily load in and out the islands really well. Because they wouldn't have had the resources to do anything like this. But Wind Waker does that pretty well. Like, it follows a more linear path, but as the game branches out, there's a lot of cool, like, ocean exploration and utilizing your items in interesting ways. Like, although you almost never need to, in a required sense, the Deku Leaf in that game is literally just a paraglider, and you can use it to, like, cheese a lot of challenges or do them your own way. You can, like, fly around the side islands in cool ways. So, like, there is that free aspect. It just really is up to you to, I guess, open up your brain and think like that. So, it's cool. A lot of the items have more multi-purpose, I feel, which is awesome. It's fun. Am I missing anything? Just deforesting. Yeah, I could probably just cook. Let's just restore hearts first. Yay. That's good. Not many things in between. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little overkill. We do have enough for a weak attack buff, don't we? Yeah. I think Razor Streams and Bananas are on the same tier. 4 materials from this potency level gets you a level 3 buff. Something cooking stats. Yes, it does. And then a lot of Enduras. If we're trying to, like, bullet time chain stamina stuff, could be nice. And for a simple cap off, we might want to switch to defense up at some point. Is that level 3? It is. So plus 24 defense points. When our attack up runs out, that could be good. Do we need speed up? Probably not. It's level 3 though, that's cool. Just in case. Also, it's cool if you're in Trial of the Sword and you just want to cook material for its effect. Or sorry, just for its hearts, not its effect. Because you might have like an effect that's ongoing that you don't want to overwrite, like a long attack buff. What you could do is just mix parts from different effect types. So let's say you don't want your defense and speed stuff and you just want more heart meals. You just cook defense and speed stuff together. So it just creates a dish that just is raw hearts with no effect. So that is something we can do alternatively. It matters a lot when you have like a big buff going and you don't want to interrupt it. So yeah, that's something. Hello. Could be time to get a little shocky. Or a little defensive. Something like that. Okay. This is not bad so far. They're just trading turns. Of course, they're going to mess up some. That's fine. Okay. I feel like the enhanced frame rate's good for the Guardian bullet tracking. Because it moves so fast in the original. So maybe that's like one big upside of 60 FPS. Other timing's good in any edition, but this is really nice. No, let's chime in other guys. Like, let them play too. Okay. As I said initially, though. Shock is so much better in Breath of the Wild. Not the orbs from the balls, but specifically when they hit water, each of these side orbs are doing like 40 damage. Interior's electricity got reworked, so it's way more nerfed. Also, they changed the color to actual yellow. In this game, there's green electricity, which is stronger. However, that makes sense. Green is a strong color, like Zonai. Maybe they literally did it because of like Zonai stuff to like differentiate like the Zonai particle effects, which are very green hued. So they made electricity more yellow. And in this game, maybe, I don't know, stasis kind of holds that yellow property. So there definitely is like color theory when it comes to abilities and color coding them. I would like to think. Why'd I do that? I can't pillar. Something like that. Yay. Nice parries. I try my best. I want to go there. Also, I forget with Chronos, you can press the, wait. Isn't there like a special... Yeah, if you press down D-pad, you just put it under your feet. Which I guess is not a very hidden thing. If you play on normal HUD, that's like always on screen, but... For someone who only plays on Pro HUD, I forget that. Not like I never need to use it very often, but like, it exists. A big guy. Yeah. Good thing. Pay attention to the shrine from earlier. It's such a cool cube. Infinite damage crate. Double trouble. Hi. So I'm gonna push that like a little wall. And then... What? 30% more damage against those. Or infinite damage with that. I like that the ancient weapons also deal more damage against their kind. It's cool. It makes me feel OP. I like how the Blade Cannons also are weak to ancient weapons too, because they're a type of, you know, mixture of those guys. Ancient / guardian weapons. It's a cool detail. They have similar attacks. I really do love the blight cannons. I know aesthetically they're all pretty similar in design with the beasts, but they're very technical, cool fights. Whereas like with Tears of the Kingdom, all those technical fights are saved for like the end with like you know, Phantom Ganon / Ganondorf stuff. You know, very much like parry, flurry focused. Whereas Breath of the Wild, that's like all of them pretty much. You can cheese some with arrows and stuff, but like Thunderblight Ganon, Calamity Ganon are very technical fights. So they're like fun to learn the combos. They can be for other ones too. There's cool like parries to do against. Like my favorite is the throwing spear attack for Water Blight. Just a menacing spear. As long as you're far away, he tries to chuck the thing at you. You can parry the whole spear back. And like all those moves Calamity Ganon gets, and if you perfect them in the Divine Beast battles, you can do them against Calamity Ganon too. So it's like a cool way to train against them. It's like the reason why there's Guardians everywhere, because it wants you to learn the laser parry, because Calamity Ganon's doing it all the time. Yeah. Same thing with the Phantom Ganons into Ganondorf from Tears. It's cool. That was a little too easy. I don't think I ever brought a Korok Leaf into this floor before. Stupidly easy. I kind of want to just max out on these. Ancient maxing? Ow! Let me out at least. Yeah. Ultra End just is really cool though. With the Tears abilities, they can generally just do everything, which is an insane change from Breath of the Wild stuff, obviously. But I love how Breath of the Wild abilities are just more limited, but it's more finding unique uses with what you can do. Like a bomb is just a bomb, you know? It's like you throw it, you deal some damage, you break a rock. Then you realize, oh wait, you can propel it with a Korok Leaf. Or you can roll it down a hill to use that as a distraction. Not even considering big things like wind bombs and all that. You can use it as a directional change when you're like stasis launching an object to like charge a bunch of momentum one way, then detonate your bomb for the final hit to put it the way you want. So finding multiple use and, you know, something that seems more limited. How can I? The eye's so small. Too small. And like a lot of people say Ultra End is just a better Magnesis, which is very true. But the big difference, and one that I use all the time, is that Magnesis works with Gyroscope. And with Gyroscope, there's no limitation to how fast you can move an object left to right. So you can actually use the Magnesis things as a weapon. Ultra End limits your speed. So at least there is a special utility that makes the Breath of the Wild ability stand out. So again, that's why I appreciate it. Like, Tears generally adds so much more, but there's a couple bit of nuance to like every Breath of the Wild thing that makes it stand out still. It's awesome. One at a time. Thank you. Big charger. Extra damage. Never like doing the final hit because you get less time to recover. Should we try this? This never works. Not him flying over me. Oh! Hey! Hey! What was that? What's that? What the hell? That wasn't an attack. You made that up. We did it! Oh my god. That is such a hard one to pull off. The parry into that's insane. Oh my god. Like any sort of like spin attack is just so hard to parry. That one, the Bokoblin spinning, the Lionel's two-handed spin attack. Sometimes it's just not your fault. Just it has to line up the certain way to hit you. And then you have to have perfect timing on top of it. So it's like half luck based to even just be in the right rotation. And then the actual timing. So sometimes you don't know which one messed up. Was it, did he not hit you the right way, or did you just fail the timing? Both were true, both were awesome. That just feels, yeah. I definitely do like my one-handed more because I like my sword action. I feel like I'm gonna have fun with this final part though, because the final part has some really cool technicalities that I really like. Okay. Oh, we're not playing this game in a long time. I'm kind of slaying. Oh, yeah, you know, whatever with that flurry. It meant nothing. That's fine. I can parry it. Woo! That was a little close for comfort. I'll take what I can take, though. Spin attack on the butt. Nice. Wake him up. Oh, not the spear. Oh, I thought I could duck that. That was early, but it's generous forgiving to me. Just the blueness everywhere right now. What are you gonna do? Silly spins? Come on. Bring it. No! Okay, that was good. That was still good. Come on. Get closer. Get closer. One-handed, one-handed. There we go. Stumped combo early that way. Brute force and timing. Feels great. You get blued here and a little bit of blue there. Blue everywhere. It's your favorite. I'm just helping you experience it. Oh, yellow. Sorry. Change it up a little bit. What do we just... Wood poke. Primitive technology. Do you think I can do it? Do you think we can do it? I'm just doing this to stop the regen. Damn it. Okay. We had a lot of ways to recover, though. Triangle strategy. Come on. Yes! We did it! Okay. Couldn't be the first. That was a little too much good parrying. Taking a step back. It's fine. But we were able to save it with one trick. The crouch cancel. If your parry ever gets broken, the enemy's about to attack again. I can't demonstrate because there's nothing to do it. If you crouch and then switch your shield, you can do it because it like cancels the whole stagger animation. Because typically you would stagger in the first and then blow you back. But that's why we kind of like... we kind of shimmied it a bit. It's fine. It worked. We did some technical gobbledygook and we're fine. Is that it though? I think so. Woo, it feels great. Okay. Now, reason why we cooked this, 30% speed buff. Whee! And it feels awesome. Now, are we gonna try a couple more wind bombs? Yeah, but I won't feel bad if you fail. What even is that? It's very blue. Blue theme. I do want to try a couple of them. Just a couple, you know? I know they're harder, but if I could get it here, I could. I don't know if it was just me failing, but it feels like it's harder in this room. Okay. At least with the mid-airs, I can line it up with more looseness. There's only really a couple ways you can do it from a normal launching point. I don't know. I don't know. One or two more. If I fail the wind bombs, I fail it. I will just have to relearn it in the Switch 2 version. But we still got one without knowing, without much practice. I would like to get a normal launching. Weird. At least the recharge is there. Weird. Oh, I don't have a bow. When did I lose the bow? I can do it. Just a couple attempts. We got it once today. That time was just wonky. Kickball. Damn. I don't know which one I'm doing too early or too late. But yeah, there's something to pay attention with the legs, and I'll practice that for sure. I think there's a bit of weirdness because it's not that the bomb won't launch, it's just that I'm getting blown up first. And I think the frame rate is coming into play. So you need to launch the bomb fast enough so the explosion doesn't get you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I probably am gonna pass. We did it today once, and it wasn't in this room, but that's fine. Oh well. I'll have to learn it. At least I have it almost perfected on a base switch. Dang. A couple things like with tiers change. Specifically, some of the complex builds don't work in the Switch 2 version of tiers because it took advantage of the lower frame rate of the original. Wait, unless I'm remembering wrong, I believe this is my first time playing the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild. Because we did all tier stuff, because objectively there is more to do with the Switch 2 version of tiers than Breath of the Wild. This version is just the up graphics and the few voice memories, where tiers has like a ton of voice memories and the auto build share, which is a big one, and just more changes. Okay. Wait, let's speed up. Let's cook our final buff, take it into the final trial, and then, yeah. We really refreshed a lot, which I am very proud of. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you to everyone who's been here. First Breath of the Wild / tier stream in a while. And I don't have an exact schedule for the upcoming playthrough. I'm sorting out a couple technicalities first. But expect that soon-ish. It will be Breath of the Wild focused for this small bit of time up ahead, I would say. We did a lot of tier stuff last year, so I'll do some more Breath of the Wild stuff and then tiers at some point after. So this is like my way to kind of re-warm up, and I've been rusty, but also I feel like, you know, although courage, how does the quote go? Wow, I'm choking. It's the very start of my night video, and I'm forgetting the quote. But the quote at the end of Breath of the Wild, the really good one. I'm looking it up because I'm just a doofus. Let's look at my own night run for the quote I was trying to use, and I'm losing all the aura and saying it because I don't remember it. The link is in the description of my night run. I'm like really stoked about it. Not me forgetting like my favorite quote in the series, but courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten. That's like me getting back into this game after so many months. Acting like an actual LARPer about it. Like, sorry, I forgot the quote. I like remembered it, but I didn't want to like quote it wrong, you know? One of those things. As a true fan would. I'm just an awkward little bean. Pay me no mind. Ah, head. Don't get ahead of me there. No, it's only bad because I was just editing that video and I used that as the intro because it's just the coolest thing ever. And no matter how many times I saw while editing, I forgot the quote. That's a fail on me. Do you need a hand with that? Yeah, you do. Oh. No, he's getting ahead of me. Ow. Put down. And broken. As long as lightning isn't getting us, I feel safe. Ooh. Is that why I put in the night video? Honestly, it just felt really cool. Because, like, I like to think in Spirit, a lot of my Tears theme runs are, like, continuations of my Breath of the Wild adventures. Which is why I, like, try to find, like, the same horse again and, like, you know, like, carry on their adventure, too. But I think, specifically, like, that quote fits very well for, like, a night run because it's, like, the courage of knights kind of live on kind of thing. In, like, a theme sense. So yeah, it feels cool. And I feel like with the Knight and Soldier runs, we're solving so many issues that are important to the world besides the main ones. Like, you know, helping all the travelers and, like, helping the militias and stuff. Those quotes, like, hold true to the essence of, like, Hyrule more. Whereas a normal challenge run is more, like, focusing on dungeons and divine beasts. That's a shame. He just kind of whisked into existence. What happened there? I just want a bow shot, yeah. It's like so silent. Oh my god. There it is. It's also, I think, the gyroscope is a lot different in higher frame rate. Oh, speaking of higher frame rate. Oh, how did we do that? What a lucky shot. And the head flip. That was a wild montage of physics or whatever just happened. You mind if I watch that again? So I almost got murdered by that one guy. Okay, that was good. I'm like, okay, the heads go flippy. And I'm like, we'll pin him back or whatever. The spear goes flying, and then I'm gonna headshot that one. I missed. I'm amazed at what the sequence is. And then, yeah. I think the flippy parts are so funny, though. Dang. I have another funny clip, too. I was practicing for like 5 minutes just to make sure the stream would go good before I started today. Just, you know, technicalities and all that. I recorded this little funny clip. Not this one. This one. Don't ask what happened here. I was just practicing, make sure the stream would run good. Clearly he wasn't running good. I don't know why. It's like I missed the ancient arrow, but task failed successfully. Not something that happens very often, but it happened. So, you know, that was my re-warming up today. I'm like, okay, welcome back, Breath of the Wild. Switch 2 version is so buggy, I know. And like, as much as I want to see all the memories, I might stick to the Switch 1 one after this. I don't know. I don't need the frame rate. The game just looks amazing as is. And it was gonna be this, I mean, mind you, the bugs are funny, but I feel like the Switch 1 version has just enough where it's a good balance between sillies and still being, you know, still making sense. This one just makes a lot of things harder to play. But yeah. Also, thank you, Heather, for answering a lot of the questions. I've been a little locked in today, especially for a combat challenge. But for general stuff, yeah, we only stream Zelda here. I like the the single game focus. Although I do get into other games occasionally. Usually in the Nintendo realm or indie realm. Within the last year-ish, I love Outer Wilds a lot. I think that's a phenomenal, like, space exploration / puzzle game. Expedition 33 is phenomenal. I don't play a lot of turn-based games, but it just had a very confident gameplay style. Just, like, amazing, like, timing-based, turn-based combat, which felt good. And a story and characters that were phenomenal. I also played Shovel Knight, and that was just so much fun. I feel like it balances the difficulty perfectly for, like, a combat platformer. Don't know how we only took one heart there, but that's fine. It's like, stop talking about Shovel Knight. We're playing Breath of the Wild. The game bit back at me. So yeah, those are all, like, indies that I've played within the last year that were really fun. In terms of Nintendo stuff, I really enjoyed Metroid Prime 4. I enjoyed, well, a lot of Prime 1. I actually didn't play, I never beat Prime 2 or played Prime 3, but you don't really need to because the Primes are kind of standalones. I thought it was awesome. I love just kind of like learning more about a cool foreign alien world as you go through it. I like how it's like a de-emphasized shooter game. It's more about like the navigation, the little bits of world building and lore lookup. Feels really cool. Also, it just has aura. Like, that's the best thing of the game. Samus is awesome, and Samus is cool. And there's cool little moments with some rather fun side characters this time. Love Miles McKenzie, he's so funny. Underrated opinion. I was gonna shield hop to that, and then I lost the plot. I'll take that. Oh. Ah! Think about trying. Oh, nice. I want to try the new Star Fox. I actually never played a Star Fox. Sometimes I play better when I'm talking about something random. Honestly, never played Star Fox, but the new designs look so cool. I think it single-handedly makes me want to play. Like, yeah. They're like so much more like scruffy and rough. You know, they're not like these pristine, super cool, like, you know, space pirates, I think they are. I don't know. I just know like a lot of the new renders, like Star Fox characters, are very like pristine and clean. But now they actually feel like space ruffians, and they're kind of cool. So I much prefer them to like the Smash renders or the Mario movie design. Maybe I'll play the Yoshi game too. I know that came out, and I heard it's very whimsical, and you get to experiment around a bit, which I love games like that. So who knows? I haven't streamed games on my Twitch in a while, but if we did any sort of side game at any point, I might revive the Twitch for that, even if the streams are so infrequent. Second hit always does it. Bye. Got an army of these guys of arms. Your husband's name is in the Metroid Prime 4 credits? Because he worked on it. That's so cool. What? Oh, I love that. Oh my god. It's very fun. I think the atmosphere and worlds of Metro games are just so cool, and it was a game I was looking forward to for a while. So, congrats on him being a part of such an awesome game. Like, that is incredible. Expedition 33 literally changed the way you view creation of games and art. It was incredible. Yeah, especially, I mean, from like a character nourishment and story perspective, it was out of this world. But I feel like as a gameplay standpoint, it wasn't the most directly innovative thing, like how, you know, Breath of the Wild redefined open world games, but rather it bestowed such a confidence to the genre that I feel like it deserves a lot of praise for that. Like, it is just an amazing turn-based game, even coming from someone who doesn't play a lot of those. So refined, so awesome, beautiful art direction, all that, like everything you can ask for. I'm just getting kicked around. Oh my god. They're not even doing damage because I don't have time to get up. You know what? What are you guys gonna do? None of you have bows. Is that really just all they can do? Guess you're right, yeah. Oh. Little wax, I guess. Okay, we should not. Losing the bow at this time was not the best, per se. No, okay, they do a lot of damage, though. And I have to consider the fact that hearts aren't the most easy to come by right now. Let's keep that shield up. Keep that shield up, just in case they do hit us. Somehow we got him. Pat on the boot. Yay. Okay. I feel simple to go here. Yay. Also, your husband's company does mocap animation. Oh, and that was really good in the game. Like from like a cutscene perspective, like I assume like things like characters and the aliens and stuff. I would assume that's what you use mocap for in the game, and everything just looked so good. That's amazing. I love that. As get kickied. Cool. These floors are just a scramble fest, honestly. Just taking on weak little enemies with weak little drops. And hoping for the best. Oh, that's an archer. What the? Thank you, lightning. It still went through. You just kicked his head. Is that it, though? Okay. Be careful on metal. How'd that not? How was it not? I don't know. Beats me. It's behind. Okay. The skull horse. I'm sorry. Probably like a bat around or something. Yeah, we're being a little rough. I can admit that, but shock arrows. What a shocking time that can create. Where you at? Bye-bye. Now we're getting the archery thing down a bit more. Husband just walked in, passed along what you said about Metroid Prime 4. That's so cool. Oh my god. No, it's so fun. I love that one a lot. I probably will play 2 and 3. They're just not an easy way to do it. Because 1 and 4 on the Switch. 2 and 3 are locked on like old consoles, you know. But no, it was one of those things where whenever I wanted to replay or play the other games, I wound up just replaying 1 instead because I really like it. There we go. I can't mess that up though. There we go. Okay. And I wanted to keep the bat for this very sole reason. 3 hits maybe? He can still step on you going up, so I can't have that. No. There we go. Might just get 2 hits here. Call the game. Safety first. Do we have better? We do have a better bow. It's just more dangerous. Yeah, he's gonna do that stuff. It's okay. Convenient. And I'm just gonna wallop. It's good damage. Destroy the grape. And then we unequip that. Hit him through. I don't want him stepping on me. I think he can. That's not good, obviously. 1 more. The running hit's always so much better. He still has a bit of health to regen. Whatever that means. I'll take it. But elemental salad coming up. Yum. They're not conductive. Oh my god. Well, that's awesome. I think there's a chest on this floor though. These are the ones I don't want to miss. These trials are the hardest. By a smidge. This way. There's delicious loot. Don't pop at me. Everything's very conductive. Nice. Nice arrows. Because ice arrows. Is that a royal? Oh yeah, that is. I forgot. I'm pretty sure that's one of the master mode added ones. I wish I had a full list somewhere. Even I don't know the full list. Look at that. Royal Guard sword. Just so slick. dark replica of the Master Sword. I'm pretty sure that's one of the added ones. It's always like some of the stronger weapons because they want to throw them in. But I'm so used to the Master Mode on, I don't really remember which ones are just added for it. I just know this. Okay, fairies first because I will mess that up. Where did it go? Huh? Did it? Did we mess that up? We never were unstealthing, but I feel like if you touch it directly, it gets scared. And it just went through. Well, that's not good. Whoopsies. So where that fairy despawned, I know. I was like, wait, there's only supposed to be one of me. I wonder what section we're getting into. I wonder what it could be. Knights and Goron. Goron steel. Goron boots. There we go. I forgot the first 3 you get are from just this. There is 2 more bunches of 3, but they're in like hidden chests. That's what it was. Just gonna preemptively drop a bunch of stuff I know I don't need. These are nice because these can one-shot trees. Bouncing leaf. Now I believe more durability. I really love doing that Breath of the Wild only run, where it's beating Breath of the Wild using only Breath of the Wild loot, as in a post-Tears perspective. So anything that was in Tears we didn't use. So just a run to focus on all the stuff that we missed after lots of Tears playing. So all the ancient stuff, things like the double axe, woodcutter axe, sledgehammer, drill shaft, of course. We even kept materials to just stuff that was only in Breath of the Wild. Specifically with aesthetics. So like, obviously durians were allowed. Gems were weird because the only ones that changed appearance were ambers and diamonds. So we allowed ambers and diamonds, but not the other ones. Because technically, I guess all materials have a different use in Tears, but aesthetically some are different. And some materials just didn't carry over. So it was a very fun run we did. It was like a full playthrough kind of thing. The VODs are on the channel. They're from about a year ago. That's one of those videos that like I would have liked to make it into like a normal challenge run, but it just would have taken so long. And the Zone run already took so long, because it was like a full playthrough type challenge run. But it took me well over a year to make that, and I just never had the time to edit it down into a video. But like, it's a good watch if you just want a good VOD series. It's kind of like a challenge run where we do like just specific things, but one where I won't be making into a video just because of time. That's a good one to watch because it's just highlighting the best of Breath of the Wild and the stuff that's uniquely only in Breath of the Wild. So again, that's in my, if you check my playlist tabs, it'll be the Breath of the Wild using only Breath of the Wild. But it was very fun. It just, if I had the time, I would edit it, but it would take many, many, many months because it was like a full-length playthrough. And even a normal, 10-hour challenge run takes a lot to edit down. But it was cool. I appreciate this time I spent doing it. And then we go... I guess we'll keep most of the rest. My thing is, the attack up's only good for this next section because in the third section, you need an actual elemental resistance buff. So even if we still have attack buff, we'll have to override it. Okay. This has been fun, though. Objectively, we're getting pretty far. The final trials makes up like 40% of everything. But we're chugging along. Yeah, Choo-Choo explosions are not nearly as big in this edition. Should we try? I forgot you're supposed to carry Rusties into this section. Somehow we're safe. Okay. Yeah. These guys can't restore in this, but you can reroll Rusties to make better weapons. In that case, it was the worst type of reroll. But I guess that's the point of keeping the rusties from the previous floor. There's like a 5 to 10% chance of getting royal. Oh, yeah, let him kill these guys. I never thought about friendly fire. You know, why not? It's kind of cool. Bye-bye. Brutal. Okay, I'll be easier with you. Launch onto your other rocky platform. This is a little overkill. Wait, I wonder if I can... Oh, he's nothing to spit back. Wait, can I actually do that? Maybe like 5 hits total? That was a little low, that's why. I think it was already like mid blowing up. That seems better. I know you had nothing to spit back, as if it's the same rock just getting recycled. No, 5's too much. I'm just very curious now. I don't think I've done that before. But you can't parry that, can you? I don't think so. We can get some weaklings, I think. Like that. Oh, would have been fine with one more, I think. This is interesting. I really want to see this through. Not this one, though. So, have you seen all those Nintendo alarm clocks that use the Guardian music to wake you up? I think that's so funny, honestly. Like, what better song, you know? 3, 5. That. Was he invincible to it? Or did it hit the rock? I think it hit the hitbox funny. Have I tried parrying before? I don't remember. Okay, it just explosion parries. No, but we're gonna try one more time, but I think the rock blocks it. So it probably is still possible to do it, just that the rock makes it very hard. Come on. Oh, 3 was a lot, actually. Maybe 3 from back here will do it. Okay, so stay straight. Let it go in a little divot. That's actually probably better. Good enough? Yes! Oh my god! Just perfect, so the rock wouldn't block it. That's so cool. That's fun. Oh my god. Any type of deflection. If parries can't do it, stasis can. Wow. So much funny potential. That does remind me of probably the craziest type of deflection, or like a cannon-based shot, I can call it, that we've done in Breath of the Wild. And it's using those cannons on the way up to Rudania for, you know, enemies rather than, you know, just hitting the Divine Beast. It was very hard to pull off, but if you time the cannon just perfectly, and I think it was a Goron one where we did it, you can time the cannon as it's moving and fire it to shoot Inobo into one of those sentry turrets that like block the path. It took us a bit to do, but we actually did it. I'm pretty sure that was the Goron run. It like I almost peed myself. Like it was crazy. I didn't know how to describe the feeling because it's such a precise shot you have to do. Like getting the arc perfect, and it takes you a while to set back the cannon up again. Not you watching the attack of Croton dwindle. It's fine. After the fire area, it goes away. Because we have to equip the next resistance buff. So. Typically I have the problem where I just have to... I'm wasting like 5 minutes of attack up by the end. This floor or the next floor, I think, has the chest. Look how casually we're taking this. I mean, to be fair, we did play this in Relics of the Past and beat it. Which, I gotta say, Relics of the Past is a little harder than this. Just a smidge. At least 6 or 7% harder. Nothing crazy. Hi. Wave. Yeah. Smiley Awakening. Here. You can have that floor. Return the metal to the earth. Return the bone to the bone. We have more ice, right? Ice is nice. Oh, I can whistle. Ice that works better than that, I guess. Running. Oh, come on. Freezing isn't as good in the volcano because it lasts a lot shorter. But objectively, it still is good. Damn it. Not very. I think it's a 10th of the duration. All right. Are we cooking through this? You charge, I charge. Go. Okay. Oh! That could have sucked. Have a hand with that. Oh! Miss. Oh, and miss. Double miss. Not the best combo missing. Hit it kind of funny like that. Little to the right, so it hits them on both. Never mind. We're missing a lot. That's okay. No arrows. I like how much just the hammer shrinks when it's not in his hand, then he picks it up, and it gets huge. And it goes small. All weapons in Mobile hands just get bigger to like compensate for their size scaling. Big crack. Bye-bye. That felt good. Mm-hmm. Huh. Whee! Oh, that was fast and fluid. Ooh, more Royal Guard. Again, I wonder if that's only a Master Mode thing. Temporary compensate for the tanky enemies, maybe? But even so, we're doing fine. Nothing compares to that floor 10 of the first trials with the double Lizzle. It's a nightmare. A little bit of one. Here. We'll let the skeleton rest inside the skeleton. Thematic. Oh. Nah. That's grave robbing now. Okay. Good. I think this next floor has the treasure chest. This is definitely a treasure chest type floor. There's too much going on for it not to be. No range bows though. What are you yelling to? Nobody's got to hear your shouts. There we go. I was waiting for his head to sit still. Like, please. I think it's like in the lava itself. So I don't need, is that a knight's? That could be a good bow, but it's not mine anymore, so. Now for the other guy, oh, that's a royal spear. Royal guard spear. Wow, how lucky can one guy be? I tased you, and you gave me this thing. I mean, well, we can trade. I'll take for funny future floor. And now that you're useless to me, continue being useless to me. Bye. A good roasting in order. Oh. Somehow not as good as I would have hoped. Did that not kill? I guess not. Oh well. Watch him die right here. Ah, crap. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Or you want to die there? Okay. I don't know what the difference is, frankly. Difference is him not dying, I guess. Oh, free hits. You know what? I'm doing something terribly wrong. Oh, I have to chain it. Oh! Like that. Then like that. Okay. Oh, come on. I forgot there's a whole thing. I'm trying. One of these has to work. All my angles are atrocious. Like, oh, that would have been it if I hit it. Please fall off the right way. Nope, his body was in the way. I got blinded. There we go. And I'll take your weapon. Gladly. A silver lining. Oh, but I gave him a spear like an idiot. You know, hardest weapon to counter. Please just fall off. At this point, it doesn't even matter. The damage was fine enough. Oh, they didn't want to get lavaed. They were too toasty already. At least they force their death to be an honorable one. I was killing them dishonorably. But they don't deserve the honor. Ooh, yummy. What am I grabbing? The thing that makes it float. Probably a bad idea, actually. I could easily mess that up. But that's what I want. Also, that crate can just one-shot the moblins. We did an alternate strategy. Also, oh my god, there's a lot of these. Just get a whole arsenal of them, because why not? 72. Yum. This will be a good Lionel Slayer, I think. Okay. So we're at 6 ancient arrows. So we got the ones we needed. Everything else seems good. Can't really search for the other weapons. A lot of the force has special weapons, but you don't. If you don't know what you're getting, you don't know what to search for. So you just got to be observant. Also, yeah. Oops on me forgetting to save ice arrows for this. It's kind of important. Ow! Hurty. Cool them off, and we have a good hammer somewhere, right? Nah. Kind of don't like this guy. I think the Knight's Claymore is still the best, so I'm glad we didn't lose it to the lava. That's fine. We can 2-cycle. We're off enough so we can just chain that before you even get back up. Bow spin it. Bow spin. There we go. Love it. Don't you need hammers when you just have jackhammer? Oh, nice. So, yeah, the quick spin is like pressing B and right trigger at the same time. I think B like a millisecond before right trigger. How do I do that? The timing probably is harder too. There we go. B and right trigger at the same time. It changes the characteristic of your spin attack. So it sheaths your weapon, but it still follows the spin attack of the weapon. But because it's like closer together, it can like hit more often. In a smaller radius, it's using like the weapon on your back. It's really weird. So it just changes the hitbox of the spin attack. So this is more condensed 2-year. It's less range, but it can hit more per cycle, I guess. It's a bizarre thing, but it works. And it's really cool. So. Should probably use this for the crate breaking. Yeah. I don't see anything of use. Onwards and upwards. Oh, you missed it entirely. That's fine too. Sure. Slide on nothing. Do we have Sleeky? No, we don't. No Sleeks. I think that was wave 2. It always ends in a boss. Damn. This has been a lot of fun. Again, thank you everyone for being here. Don't have an exact stream schedule after today. There's like one other one-off Breath of the Wild stream I want to do within the next weekish. But the next playthrough will be announced, and I'm thinking like a Tuesday or Thursday night series for that. Still undecided. Wednesdays don't work for me anymore, sadly. I was doing Wednesday night streams for a while. But yeah, I want that guaranteed stream back, a day back for the new playthrough. It's either Tuesdays or Thursdays would be cool, I think. Which would start soon. I'm just like almost ready. So yeah. Get the fishies. Get beached fishy. Royal Guard sword on floor 2 for the final trial. Oh. Oh, is it the one with the skull camp? Because isn't it to like the left side? I think I just forgot it, but that memory might be coming back to me now. I think I know which one you're talking about. But we got the Stalnox one. Oh, now we get the cool Goron weapon. After the Goron area. It's fine, it's fine. Cool stuff. Haven't heard the Breath of the Wild sound effects in ages. I know. It's like, whoa. It feels so awesome. The sound design is just incredible. It has like the cool like wilderness sounds, obviously, but you know, that mixed with like the ancient tech. It's always a cool combo. I always love like the wasteland, but like, you know, slightly flooded with like long lost technology and stuff like that. And I know that was like a big, that was a big thing with open world games, especially in like the 2010s, aka Breath of the Wild, where it's like huge, beautiful world, but cool like technological elements. And this game obviously did it the most iconically, I think. But it's awesome. Reflects the sound design and everything. We'll do a nice meat mountain here with only 2 meat. And we'll do I forgot we have like hearty food. Yay. And yeah, awesome stuff. And hello, Justice. Yeah, it's been a really good stream so far. I mean, we're deep into this trial, but it's cooking. We only died once early in the middle trial, but shaking the dirt off, and that's fine. It only sucks when you die late into a trial. Then it's disappointing. Yeah, it's nice to see everyone today. A lot of old and new faces, and it's like, this is awesome. I really did enjoy doing our Skyward Sword playthrough. Because for those who didn't show up for that, it was like a 200% playthrough. Because it's really unique how the game handles its hero mode. Because with Zelda hero modes, typically you unlock them after you beat the game in normal mode. But with Skyward Sword, you unlock it also after normal mode. But all your gain materials in that game and like some of your abilities carry over into the new playthrough. It's harder in a lot of ways, like no heart pickups and double damage enemies, but it also gives you some of the fruits of your labor from the first playthrough. So because of that, we did like a 200%. We 100%ed the game, got a lot of materials. Then we started the hero mode playthrough, which was harder, but we got a bunch of materials early from the last save, which helped us get things early. So it's like really cool. It's the only Zelda game that does that, so it was the only one that justified a full 200%, which is back to back. And it was really cool. Some little skips and stuff we did too, where we could. It was fun. So next time we do a side Zelda game, we have a few options. Almost everything I do want to play is locked on a DS though. Like I would love to do Link Between Worlds. I would love to do the Phantom and Spirit Tracks games. Like the DS lineage basically of all the Zelda games. You know, we'll just have to see. I only cook one because I'm like, you know what, we're fine. And I don't need the thingy. So maybe Ocarina, which I know is very rumored for a remake, which is interesting. Is that the best way to do it? Nah. Spirit down. So slow and sticky. Oh. Recharge. Maybe we should keep it for, you know, the area. Best way is the campfire, honestly. I was being bombastic. Make you a normal Peblet. De-emphasize your identity. Oh. And then we throw you into there. Clash! Titans collide. Probably could start using my power weapons. I just don't want to hoard them for no reason. But that guy would be a lot nicer without weapons. The cool thing is we can do that. Let's make him gone without weapons. Well, the archer's still there, though. Archers kind of suck. Oop, a little bit of fire shot. Stun. I feel like I should focus on, you know, they're both spear guys, though. Did I miss? I missed! What an awful way to find out. Okay, let's redo that. The regen's gonna make me in that boat. Bad boat. Oh, they're burning up. I'll take that. Ooh, ice could be really nice, actually. Just give me a second to think, okay? You know what? Oh, that could have been nice for a little bit. Oh, no! I was just trying to deal with one at a time. We'll go hit. Not the best boat. We still have 3 fairies, though. This 4 can be a little brutal, because spears and bows objectively suck. Okay. Big cracks. Save that for chainable damage. And then we go like that. And then we go like that. Just to be extra annoying. And then we go like that. I think that was the best. Not having you get that off. Thank you. There's probably some little guys on me then. Sure. I love the tri-boomerangs. I want to keep that. Flame weapons are just good when needed. Dang. Ranking up faster than I'm using my weapons by a long shot. It's even in master mode where, sure, there's some new weapon placements, but objectively, you know, enemies just so tanky. Love Link Between Worlds. The art style is so pretty. It is so amazing. I love how like paintings is a big thing in it. It's like paintings are such a cool way to introduce like a 2D element in a game that is considered a 2D game but rendered in 3D. But then it like shifts heavily into the second dimension with like the Link wall running and stuff. So that's really cool. No, it's awesome. Yeah, Link Between Worlds map reused the most, basically. The standardized 2D Hyrule. Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, then Echoes of Wisdom. Although I do love how Echoes of Wisdom is an expanded version of that map. So it uses that as its root, but then it takes its own liberties and what would be beyond that, based on like the geography of what's in the main part. So like that was really cool to me. Echoes is a top tier game. Like so much whimsicality and gameplay diversity. I love the whole conjuring aspect. Even like the little storylines I think were really well written for each of the areas. I like Condi. Funny little Yeti. It was just a cool game. Also just like, you know, like a lot of modern Zelda games, very cool stat systems, like low potion buffs and armor buffs. So that type of nerdiness is also there for me, which obviously I love. So yay. Yeah. We made like a mini Echoes of Wisdom stat series, Stats of Wisdom. I just made those as shorts actually. I like have like no shorts on the channels, but the few I have are just stats videos, Echoes of Wisdom. So I had to know like how the movement buffs worked and the defense buffs and, you know, some things like that. Energy stats, attack and defense. So it was fun. Resistance to cold. I don't think I need anything fancy. Not enough attack food for level 3. We have 1, 2, 3 pieces. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Yeah, as is. Just yummy as is. Yum. But while we're low, I might as well hardy it up. Not the everything going everywhere. I forgot that item sharing's on. Probably doesn't work in Trial of the Sword. Not too interested to use this stuff in... Well, in Breath of the Wild, it can be kind of cool because you can save like a high modifier item. With tiers, you can save like really unique fuses. It's fun little gimmicky features for the Switch too. Also, you love Echoes, but you haven't finished it because you got too distracted sequence breaking to explore the later areas. That is so cool. I do want to do a run of the game where it's like, how much stuff can I do early before, like, you know, the middle game changes in the game. Which, it's cool that you got caught up on that because, like, it was a back thought of mine, but I'm like, you know what, let's just see it all through first. But for a future playthrough, how much can I do before that midway point? It'd be kind of cool. We haven't touched the game since, like, that initial release window. Played a normal playthrough and then did my stat stuff. Then we did like a fun challenge run to like beat it using random echoes. But I do want to just play it again. It's been a while. So we have a lot of backlog of past games and they're all like of like the 2D quote unquote sort. Because we recently did like Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It'll be fun though. So I do have wood. I'm like, why can't I find the wood? Not me burning up someone. It's okay, we have plenty of durability. It's okay. If you want to plop another one closer in, you just drop it there. Ooh. And then back like that. Cool. A Goldie. They're less elemental weak than normal types. I think they only get frozen for 3 seconds. Right? Yep. All their times are cut by, well, cut down to 10%. So instead of 30-second freeze, it's 3-second freeze. Instead of 3-second shock, it is 0.3-second shock. So watch this, just 0.3 seconds. Uh-oh. I gotta like take this one by one, I think. Oh, need a little trap. I don't want to be in the trap. Nice. Just in time, I think. And then I want them down so I can finish them off here. Or just there as well, why not? Yeah, good time to use these, I guess. Also, yeah, they're archers, so they'll just die in one shot, pretty much. I forgot. I don't have to be that elaborate. I love how they made archers like weakness arrows. When the weakness is the thing they deal out. It's like ancient enemies can be taken out easier with ancient weapons. Archers can also be one shot by arrows. In most cases. It's just really cool. The weakness is what they project. Let's be extra. Yay! All of them landed on top of each other, so nothing happened. Kind of funnier, in my opinion. Stack the fire, stack the fire. Yeah, that was just friendly fire. Oh, I guess they're stealth striking, right? That was like extra dead. I don't know if snow gives you a defense buff. I know rain does. So much research, I don't know all the stats. Fake fan. You know, first stealth strike train. We didn't do this at all today. So we messed up like every opportunity to. Hi. It's just stupidly overpowered. Woo. Still keeping this though. Not the weak one. Has the same amount of hit points as his health. Whew. Nice. Cool. Chest-wise, I think. Yep. This feels like there's gonna be a chest in one of those ice things. This is why I was fiending a bit. There's so many good weapons, I don't even know what to pick up. Oh, there's a 12 damage thing I noticed. You know, I think I almost always use ancient arrows. I want to see how far I can get without using them. I feel like for the final floor I might have to use them, but like... Also for any type of Guardian Skywalker, I'll always ancient arrow. The parries never land back in their eye. It's annoying. The turnover is so high though. Forgot I got a duplex bow at one point that I never used. Sure. Nice. Well, okay, I'm super stoked for what follows. Said no one ever but me. Toasty shroom. Going for the bit of royal finish here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I will need a cheaper one. There's still one more good wave here. And I happen to know exactly what we're dealing with. Nope. All right. Gotta love when I start giving myself unnecessary challenges. That's when the funnies happen. Well, you know, we gotta be fair to these little moblins and bokoblins. Also, I forgot that we still have more till the end. I forgot about this floor. I hate this floor. But we are getting like the best weapon. Just for free? No work necessary? Okay. Oops, I know how to play. That's one way to do it. I know that was coming. Big crack. There's not many uses left for this, so just use it now. Oh. Nope. Didn't mean to crack him out. I thought I'll get them both by the time he came back up. Honestly, I could probably just loop these two weapons, I think. No spear, though. That could be bad. Yeah, weak one's fine. Just start the next one. It's the fact that they go launching is the worst part. How did we dodge that? I don't know. I'll take it though. Spear versus spears gives me the edge. Not enough of an edge though. Not enough of a, oh my god. That's fine. Focus one on one again. That's probably not enough. Oh, it is. Okay. I was hoping that would kill. The only way I felt okay about that. Is he dumb? Well, I mean, we knew that, but... Bye-bye. And then if we start the combo nicely, and then we kind of fan into him before he even hits. I was like, I had to go to the right side so it hit quicker. We positioned that with a cute timing. It was cute. Are we just gonna, yeah. Well, if it let us set it up this easily. Hey, hey. Damn it. I knew that was not gonna work. The timing was a little rough there. It's okay. At least with this, they don't like two-handed weapons either. They just ragdolled every single one. It's crazy. There's a bomb there. Be careful of the bomb. Not that you can not be careful of that one though. How do you not fall for that? I thought I had him. Couldn't activate it. Let's keep using the damaged one. I mean, come on. That's just like speaking to me, isn't it? Just a tad, I would say. Big fail. Whee! Not me thinking that would work beautifully. What do you... What? What did you hit and what were you shielding? What do you... You could shield the air. Didn't know you gained that ability. And then... You know what? Double boomies, I guess. Okay, that did a little bit of damage. I'll take it. Being extra. Extra. Uh-oh. Not me thinking I had that. It's okay. You know what? You don't deserve that. Yeah, I'll be mad. He even missed, but I still got the flurry. Come on, accuracy would be nice. But it happened. It's fine. Whew. Lost a couple things. I feel okay because there's still 2 fairies, 2 hearty foods. Speaking of which, yum. And now I think we're on to the final. Not quite flawless. I was a little experimentative, I get it. But in terms of bows, I need, just because I can. I'm gonna need a fresh one for this next challenge, assuming the next challenge is the right one. Yeah, I'm being a bit reckless, but I shouldn't because I know I need all this life for the final section. It's right now, you know. My estimations are a bit careless. Okay. Still 5 minutes cold too, so we're fine. Never mind, we have one more after this, I forgot. But we have a rod. Rod in it. Temperature doesn't work when they're still in the ground. Because I guess the ground's cold. Wait for him to taunt me. There we go. And then... Oh, yeah. Double damage. Something like that. Bow spin. Easy. I love that. It's funny because up until now it's been like, wow, you know, you faced a single boss enemy, then it's onto the safe floor. So wow, onto the safe floor, right? Right? Here's the part I was waiting for. Okay, turn off the little beeps, no distractions. Only action. That's what we have this for. And no bow. Okay. Fight like the lion you are. A true spirit. That doesn't make sense. He fought with honor. There you go. Back of the head. Then you'll be dead. Whoa! With the cold screen on us. Come on. Too royal for you. Couple on the back. Back of the head. You could try better. And then you always head up right the right spot. Just for this, some of the back. Already halfway is crazy. White main Lionel. I'm not even gonna equip the buff until. Actually, I'll lose that temporary heart if I don't. So. Woo, okay. I missed. Not a good time to miss. Okay. At least we're doing the safe timing. Almost not safe. We persist. What's that? A little scream? He's mad. No, we're glad. Quick spin. Quick spin, awesome bullying. Oh. Nice! If we're in the air for too long, then he gets his bow out. And we don't want that ever. Very quick charge. Satisfying flurry. Okay. It's just a dance. Dancing with the lion. I'm saving that royal one. Okay. I should be careful with this. 2, 3, 4. What's this? Little fireballs in the snow? That's helping me. Come on. There we go. That's my turn. We gave him a chance with those fireballs. I think that was fair. Big scary kitty. No more. Hopefully his friends can help him later, because he'll need it. Look at that. Got awesome curvy weapons. Very menacing and scary. In our hands now. And that's probably a lot. Yeah, that's probably a master mode one. All things considered. And I know there's a chest here. Well, that's good. We did exceptionally. Pats on the back. Oh, for this? Wait. I gotta do my wood method. Pass it through the flame. I guess not. There it is. And we'll just stand next to it. You should practice bomb parries at some point. Never got the timing for that or the Lionel parries. I just make them look easy. Well, I can promise the Lionel parries are harder because it's very much not up to you. You just have to kind of feel it out. But it's later than you would think. That's my thing for the Lionel parry. Because when he slams down, there's a delay before the explosion just triggers. It's like there's that impact frame, like, and then... with bomb parries, you're very much in control. It is very much how you input it whenever you want. So usually do square bomb, jump then drop to activate it. And basically it is left trigger then A, but not at the same time. You do it like with the smallest bit of delay. So like LA, like kind of thing. So ideally, rip to the shield, right? There we go. There was too much of a delay because the speed you do it at is actually faster than you could say LA. So that's a good thing to mention. Just L has to be first, but okay, now I'm just choking it because I'm thinking about it too hard. But typically that's what it is. You press L and A, but L is the split frame before A. I should stop. I was flawless today with this. So maybe a little bit more than a split frame. I don't know. Anyways, there's this. You just have to get a feel for it, but it's not contingent on an enemy's attack where it's like you have to learn their timing. You're learning your own timing. So again, it's one of those muscle memory. When I try explaining it, I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing it wrong. But you'll find that distance, and it's almost infinitely repeatable. Almost. That's crazy, though. That's probably master mode only. But yay. Whoopsies. Oh, I better get good at my parrying, because I'm going to need it for this next section. Is there 4 fairies? Wait, does it mean we can have 6 fairies? Wait, what? Thought usually it wouldn't spawn the fairies if we had this many. Under normal circumstances, you can only have like 5 fairies at once, I thought. Or no, I think as long as you have under 3 in your inventory, it spawns them as it would. That's what it is. I'm not sure if that rule applies to Trial of the Sword, though. Either way, we did good. Yay. Yeah, fairy spawn if you have 2 or fewer. That makes sense. Thank you. But I don't know if that rule applies to Trial of the Sword because it's special. Getting fancied up. Oh man, almost like 3.5 hours into the stream. Hopefully I have energy saved for the hard stuff. Stuff we don't want to fail. The ancient arrows are fail safe, so we're trying to do it without ancient arrows, but it's coming close, so we might just fail. That is a fail safe, so we don't have to repeat the whole challenge, but I want to see how much I can do without ancient arrows, because that just sounds like fun self-sabotage. But if I pass and it's not self-sabotage, it's a cool challenge. So we're gonna try for the cool challenge. And look at that. Hearty foods. We should be fine. We manage our resources well enough. So again, we just go 1 and 1. Yep. 2 is all you need when you have 28 hearts. You seen the not spawn in Trial of the Sword, so you figure it's the same rule? Okay. But I assume you could just do the thing where you hold the fairies in your inventory, then they spawn in. So technically you could have more than even 6 then on this floor, which would only make sense. Also, I want my attack up again. Any 4. I think you just have a miscellaneous one for that time increaser. I don't remember how that works. Yep. Cool. Just because there's more ingredients in the pot, it will just increase the time a bit, even if it's not applicable. Not enough for another. So the rest I just want hearts just in case, and I want to nullify their effects. Unless I want an armor point just in case. Yeah, let's do an armor one just in case. The rest I just want to nullify their effects. So we do that by cooking opposite kinds. They're just different kinds of stuff together. Which is cold resistance, attack up, defense. It all just cancel into hearts. Pepper seafood. Yum yum. There you go. Medley of awesome stuff. Meat score. Screw the vegetables. They were there. There we go. Just for the hearts. Cool. And honey for good luck. Not quite honey, just looks like it. Seed. Cool shield. Of course, multi-shot. That's gonna be awesome. So can you get cooling criticals in the trials? As in, like the free shatter? Oh, cooking criticals. Sorry, a typo. Seeing past. I would assume so. I don't think those rules would change. I feel like we have, but you know, it's only. What's the base rate? Is it base rate 10% per cook? Also, I did skip some of the animations where maybe I just didn't notice if we got a critical. We probably did, because some of the criticals are just simple as a couple hearts more. So it's likely we got a critical. It just wasn't anything that we would have noticed. Like I would have noticed if it was like a critical on that for time, because it would have been like 850 instead of 350. But I wouldn't have noticed for like some of these like skewers. My bad, I didn't see past the typo. I think we're good though. Yeah, that's just plenty. And 6 fairies is plenty, and we're gonna be just fine. So is there 10 levels exactly for this left? Okay, I'm excited. This will be the craziest bet. But thank you everyone for sticking through this, because I can't wait to see how it goes. Right, crappy shield. I know what I'm doing. You can allow this to slide. Are they deaf? You can do whatever you need to do. Not like that though. Just like that. I think they're blind. Huh? Or do they activate at different time? Wait. I don't know why some are stunted like that. There we go, that's one. Nice. It's fine for me. I don't know, I'm going crazy like this. It's fine. It's fine. That was a backwards one. By messing up one, we messed up all of our potential. That was just a bomb explosion, yep. We can do this. Ah! I should be more careful. Now I'm too confident. This is a bad thing to have confidence about. No! Okay, we got a double there. Not my royal shield, too. Okay. So not the worst in the world. Just could have been a lot better. we got some multi-stuff. I'll take that. At first I was ready for everyone, and then it showed me why I shouldn't have been that ready. Had the same hubris as Raru. Oopsies. Like, I can take them. Oh, there we go. It's giving more back to me. It's kindness. See? Exhilarating. Phenomenal. I love this. Whew. And now, what do we got? A big, open, beautiful area. All for me to be silly with. It's a silly playground. Funny horse. A guardian battle on a simple little guy. If only I had ancient stuff, which I don't. He moved. Alert him. There we go. Enough force will do anything. How about spear time? Horseback combat. Push him back. There we go. Spin into him. Yeah, keep doing it. It's the best thing ever. Oh, I miss this so much. There's not even any music happening. My turning radius is awful, though. I can't help that, though. It's going so slow, but we're just getting constant criticals. I almost feel bad. You're so untriumphant, you didn't even get music. That's on you, though. Thank you, Horsey. You wonder what the stats for Trial of the Sword Horsies are? Never seen that broken down. Based on the pattern of this one, this would be a gentle temperament. I wonder if there's like fixed ones here, or it's like a normal spawner location. Because for every location for find horses in the game, it's not like fixed ones. It's like a spawner location where like it picks from a pool of certain horses it can have. So that's probably what's happening here. I just don't know what type of pool it is. There's typically 4 different pools a game could pick from. So it's probably one of the weaker ones. Because I never ever found anything too good there. But yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I'll have a way to find that out at some point. Or they could be fixed ones, but I don't know. Well, not bad at all. So, was the Breath of the Wild only run fun? It was a blast. It would take way too long to edit to a video, but for anyone wanting to just watch a VOD series, it's a really good one because we exported a lot of different ways that, like, you know, we can do things just in the Breath of the Wild style. Methods that don't carry over to tiers, and showing off everything with them. It was a lot of fun. Also, my camera's skipping, I'm noticing. I think I put it in the wrong USB port. Maybe. It's fine. I just cleaned my PC. Like, all the dust out of it the other day, so I unplugged everything. And if the camera's in the wrong port, it might have occasionally been skipping today. Whoopsies. No one said anything. It couldn't have been that bad. Yeah, that's fine. It happens. It's only when I'm not looking. Okay, for this guy, we already decided that ancient arrows are okay. With multi-shot, every arrow counts for the same damage. Because when you don't hit the eye, every arrow does 500 damage just to the body. But in multi-shot, it does 500 3 times, which is the same health these guys have. There we go. I just don't mess with Skywatchers. That's my thing. Yeah. The parries never land back in the eye. So when I said the ancient arrow rule, I was not counting Skywatchers. I have my own rules against them. Oh yeah, I sell that silly old rod, don't I? Of course I do. It's gotta be there. Center pillar, center fun. Oh. More bombs. Like what they have in their lasers. I keep wanting to do the dive thing from tiers. At least that's cool. Like, obviously, it's gonna have much better skydiving mechanics and such, but one thing I do miss from here, just because you have the very basic falls. Let's do that again, because I don't want to mess with you. Just annoying. Oh. Got him for a reason. One of them hit. One of them hit the propeller, which doesn't deal damage to the base. And the other one flew away. I don't need anything more. We can handle this guy. Wow, the most silent guardian run through. Oh, come on. Do you think this is safe? How many fairies? We're good. I had a feeling. double parry! That was crazy. I locked in for that. Ah, come on, not that. Okay. The delay will mess everything up. We're at 3 fairies. Could be rough. Damn it. I saw that fire in real time. That's crazy. Nice! The range on that. Damn it. We blocked it though. We have to keep A shield. Yes! Nice! Oh, that's insane range. And we just gotta finish it off that way too. No other excuse. Ow. Might need 2 now. Okay. I'll take some wins in there. It's not gonna be perfect back to back. And that was a perfect back to back. In the one-on-one sense. Also take these victories. They feel satisfying. Yay. Okay. Well, I think we're nearing the end here. Dang, what an awesome time. Again, I don't exactly have a next stream date after this. Just to mind you, I'm still sorting out a couple things for the next playthrough we're gonna do. It's either gonna be a Tuesday or Thursday night weekly playthrough. Breath of the Wild focused. Within the next 2 weeks for sure. We'll announce that within the coming small bit of time. So, sorry for a bit of vagueness, but just know we're close. And yeah, this is actually warming me up because again, it's been like 6 months since we played either this or Tears. And it's been awesome. I love being silly and watching everything happen. The unexpected happens every stream. And thank you, Heather, so much for the 5. Thanks so much for a fun stream. Let's go. Let's go and finish it. It's crazy. I'm pretty confident in my ability to do the Trial of the Sword, but, you know, it's just a matter of how it plays out. And, you know, am I satisfied with the way it plays out? And I always am. Just to see any little interaction we can do. Early trials with the Quark Leaf were really fun, because you can do the bomb launch. And that's something I never really did in the trials before, so... Well, that was a bad launch, but... like that. Or from a longer range perspective... Whoops, that's a fail. He's like sniffing the bomb. 1 second. Let me try to do it well again. Like that. Okay. Well, 24 damage, good range thing. Good for utility too, like breaking far off like little platforms that hold up chests. And yeah, a lot of archery practice this run through. Good stuff with like stun locking, honestly. I think mastering stun locking is something that's like I never thought about too much in earlier playthroughs, but knowing kind of how your hits can stagger a ragdoll enemy is helpful. Like spears are great to stun lock archers because archers just suck against that. Ragdolling moblins with 2-handed weapons, awesome. And now what's not awesome is this floor. This is the final one. That's unfair. Don't use that arrow on me. To be fair, I had a choice of which to parry reliably. No. Ow. Just burn all the guys. We still have 3 fairies, which puts me at a good point. It's fine. I need a way to deal with the... launch up and then fry with bombs now that it's cold. So the bombs can one-shot. Which I think they still kind of one-shot. Sorry, horsies. It's a bit of calamity in the action here. Wouldn't be Breath of the Wild without some calamity. At least no horsies are getting harmed. So they're actually all invincible in spirit. That's fine. Okay, that's good. And then we roll up here. Before he pulls out his bow, he is about to pull out his bow. I'm just being overkill. Best kind of kill. Oh, we gotta be quick here, don't we? Perfect timing? Nice! I timed that so well. Oh no! He ran right through my thing. I have to double parry something. It's okay. No damage stakes. How am I gonna do this? Nah. I'm moving all the way too fast, so then he can't. Oh. However that works. And then ragdoll again. That's okay. When he doesn't connect, it only does like a harder damage. We can survive a lot of those. Okay. Quiet. Well done. A little target practice. It's getting closer. As soon as we get out of that, we try to parry. Nope, we just block off every time. Damn! It's just so much going on. Yeah. We have to like stay straight for him. 2 more fairies. Okay, we're fine. That could be rough if we don't. Thank you, mid slate eating. Yeah. Oh, it cut off. Come on, again. That's okay. We have attempts. Damn. I thought it did, maybe it did damage to him. I don't even know. Nice. Does parry King while we do everything? Nope. Nice. Get through him. Right back at him. Come on. Nice. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's quite exceptional. And you know what? At bay. Please, please, please. We get one more parry shot here. That's fine. Yes! Nice! Come on. Okay, and right into there. Oh, that was good. Whew. I'm proud of myself. Okay, that one just was a miss on your end. There we go. Now we got that duplex bow going off. Multi-shot. Get a few other pounds in there. He's gonna fireball. Woo. There we go. Stop that regen. Slam attack. and mount the back. Can I ancient arrow the Lionel? Absolutely. Anytime I want. But for the Skywatcher only ancient arrows, they've been going quite well. The ability to multitask parries is pretty hard, but that's fine. You know, a bit of a royal finish, I would think. Oh, we can do a royal finish. Yes! Do that. Get these final hits on the back. This does a lot of damage on the last hit. Come on, one more hit in this. Or another one, maybe. The melting will commence. Still plenty of life left. Woo! Oh, the bow's broken, I forgot. Calculated shot. Okay, no more on the back after this. Let's just finish it out. Oh, fake out. Oh, come on. Yeah, he wants to play ball again. We can do that. Crack. Another royal guard. The royal flush. Ayo. Final rush. Easily. Badly damaged. Crack on the finish. So long. It was fun, doggy. Now I get his awesome weapons just to have. Ignite. And that was fun. I felt good about that. And you know what? A little bit of back and forth with the turret. I could have just like fully avoided them, but I'm like, if they're both in my detection range and I'm still able to survive, that feels cooler. Typically you can, you know, get out of the turret's detection range. A strategy I would have done if I had 0 fairies. But we did it. Oh. Also, the speedrun shot for the room utilizes the Blizzard Rod. Okay. Freeze all the Bokas as soon as possible. So the Lionel's first explosion will kill them. Oh. Oh, that's so cool, actually. Because it gets them just all in place, and it does enough damage to guarantee a kill. I love that. Dang. Well, that was so much fun. Oh, my God. What a way to kind of re-warm up and, you know, casually win the trial. That's fine. Can I? Oh, I can. I am the monk. Monk says, drop all your weapons. Speedily. Oh my God, yeah. Oh! Bye-bye. For the one good one. Woo. Okay, that is Trial of the Sword. Fun gauntlet, and it never gets old. So I just love the ramp up of ability. That is awesome. Certified Blanc moment. Blanc. he was here. I just never took the restroom break, so he never had a, you know, I guess, show his skills on screen today. Next time. Ooh, but that was, yeah, very fun. We'll be back with this soon in terms of playing Breath of the Wild again. As I mentioned, the next playthrough will be soon. It'll be likely a Tuesday or Thursday weekly series, probably like 6 p.m. Eastern kind of thing. Just don't have that fully announced yet. I'm fully just sorting out a couple technicalities. But it will within due time, within next like 2-ish weeks kind of time frame. But it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm working on that, some new video stuff, and then once we get the new Breath of the Wild playthrough kicked off, I'll figure out what the next non-new Zelda game stuff, either, so whatever we can get set up. I'd love to do the 3DS stuff, like Link Between Worlds, or Phantom Hourglass. I do want to do another Echoes playthrough at some point, though, and we can go from there. So that is really spitballing ahead. It was really nice just to play this again, and we'll do a lot more of this just coming soon. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I had a great time, and yeah, we'll have an update soon about what is next. So have a good one, everyone. My outro button's broken, which is a pretty common occurrence. All my stream buttons are broken. So I have to manually go in my software to do it. I have like a little like stream deck where I can like press the buttons. Please. Oh, here it is. Bye bye. Oink. Oink oink. Oink 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 oink. Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink 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 oink.